Hello, my friends on YouTube. How you doing, amigos? This is Mem, and we are going to watch another great video with Age of Empires 2 content. Yes, it's the best game, the best content. And don't forget that if you want that this channel keep growing and we can bring more and more videos, don't forget to thumb up, to subscribe. And if you have something to say, don't hesitate, man, and leave a commentary below the video because we love this game. Don't forget, guys, it's really, really important to support the channel. Stay tuned and hopefully you enjoy, guys. Yeah, we are getting there or not? Finally, man. Finally, we are there. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. And we have, let me switch the cameras, Canyon Lake with this crazy, really, really crazy team. 8 and 9 cities, and with those civilizations, Persians as a pocket. I like to go to the pocket first. Persians and Lithuanians in this map. What is your thought about this, Mr. Nova?
Well, both these civilizations are actually very good for a kind of map like this because the extra resources from Lithuanians allow them to actually contest water a little bit smoother. And then at the same time, Persians are going to have a similar situation going with the extra wood they begin with, the extra food. It's going to be a little bit of extra resources for Lithuanians, but it shouldn't matter too much, especially with Persian TCs working faster, and especially with docks working faster, which can be really important in the field onwards.
Yeah, I completely agree in that one. I think maybe the early, maybe in Dark Age, Lithuania is going to be a small advantage, but really, really small. But after that, in Feudal, it's going to be lovely. On the right side, we see blue Mongols, Sito, and this is something that I like to see. I think Daniel probably doesn't have the same experience as these players 14 games. I like to see Daniel as a pocket, but I'm not sure. Mongols facing here Winchester. Are the best players, Winchester and Sito in both teams, and they are facing together on a flank with Mongols and Vikings. What do you think about this matchup? Are they the best players for you, Mr. Nova?
The best player in the respective teams?
Yeah.
Well, Winchester for sure. Sito, I'm not really sure. I've seen Margugu actually do really, really well recently. Although at the same time, I have also seen Classic Pro do pretty well, and they're going to be facing each other on the left-hand side too. So I think both flanks will be very interesting and very entertaining. And I don't know. What do you think about the left-hand side? I don't see a favorite on the right-hand side necessarily. Do you see a favorite on the left-hand side?
Yeah, I think Classic Pro is playing amazing. I think he should be, in my opinion, probably slightly favorite. For what also said Margot in that video interview, we noticed, guys, how he basically said, I'm nervous. I'm not calm. This is a tournament. They know that a lot of people is watching, and I don't know how that psychological factor can be here. And that's a point to take in consideration. He's very young. He's playing from 2020s only. 2020. Look, yeah. Even the camera is nervous. That's why look where he's looking the camera. Everything is shaking on Margot or Margot house now. No, seriously, man. Like you can see, and the other players probably more chilling. We will see what is going to be. Decisions are very, very crucial here. Running, they say that Running is the one who is probably taking more decisions in the team, and the pocket here is going to be crucial. What side to go? I mean, I don't know. I really think that they should go probably on Classic Pro and maybe let Winchester on his own, because the Vikings, Vikings are so good. Really strong civilization.
Yeah, agreed. Well, that would be really good also because Running, right now you can see that he spent a little bit of extra economy towards going for water. He's gone for extra fishing ships, which has given him the economy lead right now. But that also means that if he has to full commit to water, then he's not really going to be too useful in providing any support on land for his flanks. So yeah, I think something like that and targeting just one player and one of the flanks would be a good idea for sure, man.
Okay, and we're checking now Winchester POV, one of the fastest players. He has a crazy APM, but as you can see, he's so green scout. Man, look at Winchester. Winchester is relaxed, man. Yes, quite a lot of shit. I was talking with him. Tomorrow is gonna be co-casting Nova, and he was so hype. He was so hype. I was talking to him, and he told me usually the players are not being like that. And he told me, "Man, when we're going to co-cast together?" He told me, like what? Okay, well, let's go. Let's do it. So he's completely involved in the tournament. And he also told me, but man, it's time to start to get the position number 1. Because remember that in King of the Desert, he was a finalist. So Winchester is so motivated, and it makes him a very dangerous player. Because we have seen many times, Nova, that he was picking kind of weird civilizations in some situations in 1v1. So maybe now he's going to just go for the safest choice.
Yeah, I think so. You know, about what you were saying of him looking relaxed, that is something that actually happens in many other areas as well, other esports too. Usually when you see somebody that looks very relaxed, they are, and that means that they are extremely calm, they are very confident, and they are usually much better able to deliver compared to somebody who is, you know, kind of struggling to just keep it together. So pretty good for Winchester over there.
Okay, well, for now we see that Cito, as a flank, is going to scouts, which is something completely new, really. I mean, scouts as a flank, so 2 players with the scout and now archery range, double archery range. We have not seen this before. Like, we usually see all the time double archery range with the both flanks, but no, Cito is with the scouts, he's gonna pick now a few villages, I believe. He can take at least one.
There we go. It's going to try for sure. Yeah, that is a very interesting approach. Well, with Mongols, you can go up a little bit faster, so it doesn't really hurt too much if you can then add the archers. But so far, he's not really gotten too much done. What I do like for these scouts, though, is that he's going to provide his own support for his archers. So he's going to be self-sufficient on the right-hand side, and he's not going to rely on Daniel, as, for instance, Winchester is going to rely on Running, who has to go for scouts himself.
Yeah, but the problem is, don't you think that with this strategy, he's just gonna put behind himself a lot in the transition to Castle Age? He's going archer, he's going to scout, he doesn't have water. The Mongols, obviously, with the hunt in the start are great, but after that, they don't really have a great economy bonus. I mean, I'm not sure about that strategy, but look at on the left, Classic Pro already with many archers, taking archers and killing so many villages to Margot, Mr. Nova.
All the archers going down, man, from Margugu, 2 villagers down, more archers going down as well. And yeah, what you were saying is exactly right. That is why it's very important for Cito to get damage done. And so far, he's not been able to do anything. Meanwhile, on the left-hand side, Classic Pro Whale, he's pushing the foragers away. And notice the panic. Margugu over here struggling with the quick walls, man.
Yeah. He has to be careful. Well, I mean, you notice what we were talking. What we were talking in the start. Being nervous and so on.
Yeah.
Margot right now, Nova, is at the limit. It's really at the limit. Look at his population.
Yeah. Completely, man. I have seen him get things like this done so much better, so much easier, so much faster before, and he's struggling right now. So that's pretty good defense, though, for Daniel over here, taking all the archers down. Now Classy Pro doesn't really have any archers anymore. He's sending a few more, though, and it seems like right now he's going to be targeting Daniel next.
Yeah, but now also we have Running. Running got, for example, a huge boost. Running has the middle. Nova, look at the amount of fish he has. 8 fishing ships, doing even 2 more. Oh my god, maybe it's even too much. That gives him a huge economy boost with 40 villages and 7 military, 5 scouts and 2 fire galleys. In 15 minutes, Nova is on the way to Castle Age.
I'm very surprised at this, man. When we saw the scouts coming out from Cito, I said, okay, surely Daniel's got to be focusing on water over here to get full water control and go up faster, but no. Now Running's looking good. We see all the pressure coming up over here as well on the right-hand side too, and I'm not really sure about Myinsainity anymore. Classy Pro, well, is going to have on his team the first player going up to the Castle Age.
Yeah, just look this now, Nova. He's doing the bloodlines green, doing the bloodlines. What that means that when he's doing the bloodlines, well, that he's gonna delay him even more. Probably they can clean out that army. Having Cito there, also with the bloodline scouts. Well, those scouts don't have the bloodlines yet, but they have a lot of army now, so they might clean this. But still, the timing, the momentum, having yellow or in Castle in 17 minutes, that's insane, honestly.
That is, and Winchester should be on his way to the Castle Age very soon. Well, if you take a look at Myinsanity's resources, it doesn't seem like any of the flanks will be able to go up anytime soon. So very soon it's going to be not only Knights, but also crossbows coming forward from Classic Pro's team, from
yeah.
AI.
Yeah, well, Daniel is now gonna clean also those arches, but we're still in the same situation. He has a good population, yes, but he's far from going up. I don't understand how Persians didn't focus a little bit more on water. I mean, double dog even it could be good. Persians, as you mentioned before, it has a great bonus with the dog, but well, they didn't do it. And now scale bar and armor for yellow, blue. Sito is going home, but blue. I mean, nobody's going up to Castle Age. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
And
really
nobody
crazy.
seems to be particularly close either. Well, if you take a look, Classic Pro's economy has actually been working pretty well. It seems like if he's gonna go up to the Castle Age, it's going to be probably as fast as the fastest Myinsainity player. And that leaves, of course, Myinsainity in a pretty much 1 versus 3 players in the Castle Age, which is going to be extremely hard to sustain.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna check now running point of view to see what he's planning to do. Okay, let me just put this full screen, and this is running point of view. You can see his speed. The most important is that he is in Castle Age already, and where he's focusing already. Well, he's going to Classic Pro. He's going to the left. He has been all the time on the left, and as we were talking, we were talking Winchester, Nova, alone pretty much all the time with the Vikings, and he's on the way to Castle Age.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got to be careful. That's a lot of archers coming over from Sito as well, but it seems like he's going to manage with the hail advantage he's got over there. So on the left-hand side, though, that engagement you're taking a look at right now is really important too. Those units get wiped up over here. We're going to have a lot of units left for running in for Classic Pro to go forward. And that's going to give them incredible momentum.
Oh my god, but look at the scouts from Daniel. Look at the scout from Daniel's in the pocket bait for running.
Oh, boy.
Well, that's a really good one because you are in Castle, but now this catch-up is great and Daniel is now on the way to Castle. And then, like we were talking, Persians TC is going to start to work better and better now in Castle Age, Nova. So now Persians, with this catch-up, is already with 2 villages more, having 2 villages. Look at the village numbers actually. It's 12 villages more than Yellow. Yellow has the same numbers because of the fish, but that fish is not going to be efficient anymore. The problem is on the left, Margot's core is scary, and the Knights are there with the Crobos as well.
At the same time, on the right-hand side, Winchester is putting pressure over here, so it's going to be a double push, a split push over here, and he's forcing defensive towers on the left, Classic Pro that is, and then on the right-hand side, Winchester is going to force also defensive towers, but I think he can still get some damage done, especially as running is providing the meat shield with a few knights too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where to look really, because I'm checking those purple arches by Winchester, and he's doing a lot of damage to Sito. Sito is gonna have the army soon there. He's almost in Castle, yes. But man, again, taking villas on Rani's base. The numbers though, it's very similar in villas, but look at the army numbers, Nova.
Yeah. Completely one-sided with much stronger units, and as expected, Classic Pro will be in the Castle Age at about the same time as the fastest Myinsainity players, except for Sito, of course, but it's still pretty good. They have incredible momentum over here, and notice the economy from Sito right now. It's disaster, man. What is that gold?
Yeah, what economy? I mean, you need at least a second mining camp. The wood is struggling completely. He has even 2 towers. Botkin arrow, okay. Good thing is that he keep the numbers, and if you check the numbers, 41 village 23, it's fine actually. Finally, they managed both to be in Castle Age. I mean, all the players. Red Classic Pro is now behind Daniel Woodline. He has to be really careful. He really has to be careful. Oh man. Well, but Persian's economy can really recover quick. They are just great. My concern here is really Teal. Teal has 35 villages, 11 army. He's really so behind Nova.
Yeah, for sure, man. Ryan over here providing more meat chill as well. It's so hard right now for Myinsainity because whatever they go for, they're going to be playing catch up. Unless they get some incredible trades and are able to completely clean up AI's forward army, it doesn't seem like they should be able to come back over here anymore. Like, even take a look at the scouts over the Knights, rather, right? He cannot approach the archers. He can do nothing.
Yeah, well, let's hype, man. People is gonna think that the game is over. No, they can't come back, guys. They can't come back. I'm telling you, they can't come back. Look at the Knights and the Scouts. Needs a lot of Knights from Daniel. Yellow and Red is coming, but Green can't have a lot of Scouts to do nothing. I agree. I mean, so difficult. He has a tower there. The Knights are here.
Yeah.
Now, Sito is coming, trying to defend, but Yellow is raiding the gold miners. Purple, Winchester is joining the party as well. This is a big problem. And as you mentioned, jokes aside, this is huge advantage. The score is also safe, but we know Myinsainity, well known as Baguette, that they are really try hard. They always try the maximum, but even trying their best, as you mentioned, is going to be complicated. Truth is that the Knights from Persians got +2 attack against the crossbows, but is that enough Knights to clean? The thing is, Yellow has, my goodness, 16, 17 Knights. Look at Daniel army. None.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something, Nova. Are not you surprised? I really believe, and you remember in the tournament that you hosted, Return of the Clans, I'm very surprised that Anotop is not be in the pocket in this game, honestly, because I really believe that he showed that he's amazing in that role. Don't know what you think.
Yeah, that'd be nice to see. Maybe they're going to use him later in the series, but do you know if he was available to play the first game?
I have no idea. I have no idea. That's. I mean, the players know how they make. They have 4-5 players. Some teams, and I'm not asking what they're going to choose or not. They are free to use the players they want. I'm just telling that, in my opinion, Anotop as a pocket is the best for their team, in my opinion, and then flanks whoever they want. But Anotop is very solid. Obviously, that doesn't mean anything, but given the middle, it's too much from the start. And right now, the game is snowballed completely. And this is actually, let's say, upset, because AI is the lower seeding. But lower seeding, when there is 8 and 9, well, the difference is minimum in the seeding. And Winchester Running and Classic Pro are amazing players. Well, Winchester is on the way to Imperial. In a moment.
Yeah, man. This should be over at this point. It's kind of commendable in a sense that Myinsainity keeps on trying. They are taking this extremely seriously, but I have seen teams, of course, call the GG in much better positions that they are in right now. However, I don't think it's going to take much longer. You take a look at the center, the towers are going down. We are going to have very few defenses for Daniel anymore, and there we go.
Yeah, GG, man. Okay, GG. Well, yeah, that was brutal. That was really brutal. And honestly, AI destroyed them. It's 29 minutes in a 3v3, one map that it's a very big map, as you can see. Remember that this map was from the previous edition as well, and they got a huge advantage from the start. Like, we're gonna check now the statistics, but I don't know where you think it was the key. I think the pocket here got a huge boost from the start, and the problem is that it was too easy taking that water against Persians with Dog working faster.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. If it weren't because of running, getting water, and getting full economy lead, it wouldn't have been possible for them to put as much pressure with the scouts. Overall, when he was producing scouts, while he had a stronger economy, he was simply able to go up to the castle edge either faster or produce more units. Meanwhile, Daniel, well, I'm not really sure there's gotta be something into Daniel's decision making. I just cannot really put my finger on what exactly was the plan over there, but clearly is not going to be utilized in the future. I'm sure of that.
Well, when we see the statistics, we see that running jump 9 minutes 1 seconds feudal age, Daniel 9:16, so it was almost the same. Even more if you take in consideration that Persian worked faster. Well, it was like 6 minutes almost different. Well, 5 minutes different between running and Daniel. When the pocket is 5 minutes slower to the next age, you are in a problem, in a huge problem. Honestly, I don't know what you think. I mean, it's so difficult to solve that. Anyway, that was the first game. Hopefully, the next games are going to be closer, because that was kind of one-sided. I will say. Don't know if you agree.
Yeah, for sure. So, what will we get for game number 2? What are the possibilities for the home maps? Do you have any opinions on what which would be probably the best home map for Myinsainity to go for?
I mean, the problem, that the rules are, and people in the stream. Thank you so much, by the way, for those 10 subscribers. That's amazing, man. The support is more than needed and more than appreciated. Yes. Look at those. 1-0 for AI. The maps, in theory, the whole maps are African Spring that we have seen that is a crazy, crazy map, and Coliseum, you know? So, and we see that they have Gurjaras. If they have Gurjaras and they has not been banned, African Spring might be the way. Like, seriously, there. I don't know what you think, because we have seen how Gurjaras is broken completely in that map.
And which one again? Sorry?
Gurjaras, it's broken in that map in African Spring. Seriously.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, I think I remember from one of yesterday's series as well that we saw Gujarat in that map could be the case.
Yeah, was crazy. I mean, he could go double stable, yeah. And it was epic. It was fantastic. Anyway, the map I think is not gonna be Gurjaras. I think it's gonna be. I'm checking the dashboard, and I think it's going to be Coliseum. So, everyone, we're going to see a little bit more of this map, Coliseum, and this small video that you can enjoy as well, Mr. Nova. Coliseum in the house.
Go.
Colosseum, a place for true gladiators. Only the most formidable players and their teams will get out of this one alive. Colosseum is a relentless, unforgiving, and extremely open map that, with its uncomplicated shape, offers some incredibly intricate strategies. With only one huge woodline surrounding the entire map, the players are stuck in this ruthless arena, with constant aggression everywhere they look. One thing is for certain, the gladiators of this tournament are guaranteed to bring plenty of entertainment to the audience. This year's edition of Colosseum holds much more gold than the previous editions, to ensure that teams have all the potential to truly utilize every weapon at their disposal.
Well, this map is a lot more about the execution. You know, it's a lot more about the execution, okay? Well, it seems that the webcam cannot be there. Okay.
Oh,
and
okay. Sorry, it seems like I was muted. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. Like, okay, I'm surprised about Coliseum. People was telling Anotop has a job. Well, Anotop is now in the second game, so he could have played. But obviously they have several players, you know? And yeah, well, like, I'm not sure about this choice. Do you think this is a good choice for them? Because I feel that Winchester, Classic Pro, in this kind of map, are amazing, honestly.
I think it's okay. I think Anatop is going to shine also on a map like this, even as open, as aggressive as it is. I have seen him actually perform really well. As you said in Return of the Clans, he's actually done a good job, and we have Colosseum over there too. So I'm not surprised, but you know, on a map like this, where team synergy is so important, where you gotta play as one as opposed to 3 individuals, right? I don't know. I feel like I gotta give the edge once again to AI personally. But we'll see. We'll see.
I really believe that this is better for AI. For that reason, I'm more surprised. You know, I don't know what people think in the stream. Give me your feedback, guys. Hopefully, we're gonna have a crazy. I mean, in this map, we see crazy games. That for sure. We really see crazy games. But what do you think, people in the stream? And is this a correct one?
All right. Well, let's see the popular opinion. Yeah.
AI win? Yeah, and the video commentator was BBK Turkman, for sure. It was BBK Turkman. They are about to start in a moment. Yeah, and I'm just checking the dashboard, you know? I'm just checking the dashboard. And for that reason, sometimes, guys, you see that I'm a little bit more quiet. Thank you, guys, everyone that is following. Everyone also that is supporting there. Those PM when ball win, it's 10 subscriber gift. Really appreciate it. And... yeah, Coliseum is started. Let's go, because in this map, we don't have time to do anything. We don't have time to do anything at all. And yeah, we're going to see it. Civilizations, well, it's typical. We're going to talk about those when people can see it. We can see the civilizations. Classic Pro is like, oh, I love those reactions. Classic Pro is like, what is this, right? What is this? And ladies, and okay, something happened with the positions.
Yeah, the position seems to... Oh, yeah, there we go. They're going to restart.
Okay, They didn't put team positions. All right.
Perfect. Let's go back. Well, this is going to give us some time, Mim, and I think this is probably a good opportunity to remind people about the special, goals that we have for subscribers and stuff. Do you want to talk about it a little bit?
No. You can't do it, man. Man. Don't be shy, man. You make the dirty job. You make the sellout job is for the guest all the time. It will looks better. It looks better that if the guest is doing the sellout job. And I'm sure that you know.
Sure. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe. I believe the goal is 5,000 subs, $2,500, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, there we go.
That's correct.
And,
it will be for the
do
prize.
You have
for the prize pool, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a tracker currently? Are you keeping track of it?
Well, we have 2,100 right now. And we did it. We basically.
Wow, man.
We basically started the tournament, so it's possible to do it. I mean, that goal is to increase the prize pool for the teams. We most likely usually use those to give more money to the teams that cannot get into the latest stage. So we give more. The piece of the cake more for the teams that don't have the possibility to reach the top 4, because it's true that everyone can fight for them, but there is players that are favorite, Nova. And those teams never fail.
Like it that. Yeah, I do like it that it's like that as well. So you can also reward some of the not quite as strong teams, although everyone who has gotten right to participate in the tournament is pretty strong anyway.
Yeah,
good job.
I'm going to show you guys the players. I know that you don't want to see me and also Nova, because Nova, he was in a party last night and he has the glasses because his glasses are pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Oh, baby.
I'm getting worried, man. What is that? I sense a tone over there.
Nah, I'm worried for you. You know what you do in your nights. I'm not gonna go into that. It's not my business. So I just hope that you're fine, that you can keep casting, and we can be together. By the way, guys, here even with the AC, I don't know in your country, here is extremely hot, but we're going to try to don't focus in that one and go to Coliseum. Coliseum is going to be now the game number 2. We are starting. Remember that the next series is going to be also another epic team. The favorite number 1, AM, Aftermath. And now we have the 1-0 here, guys. 1-0 here for AI in a convincing win. They are very strong. They could be in the top 8, Nova, for sure. But, but some points, they couldn't make it, and they made through the qualification. It's taken to me a little bit. Yeah, now we are into the game. Sorry, guys. It's get a little bit too much to get into the game. And game number 2 is starting in a map that is absolutely crazy. I'm going to switch the cameras, And 1-0 for AI. 1-0 for AI. And, we have a typical civilization in this map. We almost see always Franks and Magyars in this one. Probably Magyars will be the best as a pocket in an aggressive map like this. I don't know what you think, Nova.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we do have free farm upgrades for Franks. I think the discount on scouts you're going to get right away in the fuel age before you start going for too many farms is going to be better, especially as you don't have to pay for forging, for instance. Now, Franks might get a little bit of extra HP, but the potential for Magyar scouts is actually higher, because once you get bloodlines, even if you have to pay for it, then you get your scouts to much better stats that one Franks can get at all.
Yeah, and feudal age in this map is a real possibility to go feudal. But we see Margot going aggro. He's sending the eagle. That's why in a map like this, the Mesosieves are very dangerous, Nova. Having the eagle in a map where your opponent is so close, very open, it's so dangerous and it's potential to lame. And this is exactly what he did. 2 ships less for his opponent.
It's going to be a pretty good start. And then on the left-hand side, there isn't really too much going on. You can see the players are actually a little bit further apart, I think. And it seems like, Sito's going to be chilling, going for the first elephant. Winchester is pushing deer. He's taking his time. He's already gone for the first elephant. And not too much action just yet, but you can expect that to change very soon. As soon as we get the first player in the field age, we're going to see a bunch of forward pressure.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, and let's analyze all the civilizations. Myinsainity need to win this game because they have Magyars, Mayans, and Ethiopians. Like those three, Nova, we can see in any Arabian map, in any open map, when you go matchmaking, those pocket Magyars with Franks maybe, right? But Mayans, Ethiopians, Britons are probably the civilizations that are being picked the most. I don't know. What do you think? So they have to win this game.
You know, and I also noticed too, because of the nature of the civilizations over here, for instance, Classic Pro going Koreans, right? Koreans will be good for him to defend himself. I'm not really sure he's going to want to go aggressive, like with the trash or something on this map because of just the nature of the map. So that actually says something, right? Margugu is playing a much more confident, aggressive, that is going to work much better in a wider variety of situations. So I feel Myinsainity, if they have a chance of taking a game, it's going to be definitely this one. They are going for some of the strongest civilizations they have right away.
Yeah, they definitely do, but they have to play perfect. That's the thing. What we see here in the other team, we see Khmer. Khmer is a civilization that they are using in this kind of map because they just put 3 villages on wood or even 2 in some situations. And then, since you don't need barracks, you don't need any building to go up or no mill at all, you save some wood and you can go up super quick and go double archery range right away. You don't need the barrack actually in this map because you know that the pocket is extremely close. If we check the minimap, no, but look how close yellow is from purple.
Yeah. It's going to be the opposite situation compared to the other team where we have Anatop a little bit closer to Margugu instead.
Yeah, so actually, blue and red can be in a problem because if yellow decide to go to purple and green decide to go to teal, the one who survived the most is probably going to make that the game is going for that team.
It could very well be the case. And we're going to see very soon as the players are gearing up already to go up to the field age. You know, something you said earlier, actually, it kind of comes right home over here, and that's the fact that just the team over here, the team dynamic, the synergy over here, allowing the players to move together is going to be so much more important. I always say that it's usually mostly about the players than it is about the civilizations. And while we do have some very good civilizations over here from Myinsainity, I believe it's going to be more about the team, and I think AI definitely have a chance still.
No, for sure. I mean, in this map even more. Look at now, Classic Pro being annoying, trying to get some ships back, some goats. But they say, nah, he's going to get it because he has the eagle, also he can attack. He's going to try to lame. Well, he lamed one ship, one of the goats. It's fine. I mean, Margot has the Mayans, resources last longer. You can see, guys, how in this map, basically many of the players don't even to the mill to go up. That's pretty crazy. They just, lure all the deers and then go up without that one, just to go for double archery range, which we don't see in Arabia mostly, because in Arabia, they go more for one archery range and blacksmith.
Yeah, and you were talking about yellow and purple as well. Notice also in the map, they are flaring quite heavily around Cito's base, so it's quite clear they're going to try to put pressure down south over here, which means that probably Classic Pro is going to be open to some pressure from Anatop and Margugu. But of course, from Myinsainity, they have to realize about that, and they have to make the right choices.
Okay, let's see what they are going to do right now. Obviously, stable up for both pocket. Guys, this map is one of those maps that is more about, of course, strategy, but a lot more about mechanics, about execution, because here you cannot plan like, okay, we're going to make you can make a douche if you want, or some other crazy strategy, but it's more about, let's say, more skills from the players. Nova, what do you think? This is more about the skills, even than the strategy.
Yeah, I would say it's a lot more meta in that regard, right? So whoever's got the best meta game over here is usually going to end up coming out on top. And of course, as we said already, team dynamics is crucial for that. But we already have some units coming out. I do like the double archer ranges coming out from Winchester, and Cito's got double archer ranges. It's the way to go on maps like this, in my opinion. You cannot go for just one on the blacksmith and then delay the second one because you just fall behind the numbers. But notice Classic Pro though. Check it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Just going for the first archer range over here, and it's going to be so far behind, man. This could be really good for Myinsainity.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, they have to take this advantage. He's doing now the second archery range, so it's in a problem. We see now the archer's double archery range on the left is coming aggressive. Now, this is... I mean, the problem with this map is that it snowball a lot. It's snowball a lot, so you have to be really careful. I don't know why they don't even go a little bit more sometimes for towers. If you defend the goal and the wood here, you are quite safe.
Yeah, that it's very common to have at the
Yeah.
very least one of those, but right now, like I don't see one, for instance, for Cito, and he's against 2 players. When he wants to go for the tower, it might be too late. We'll see.
Okay, let's see what is going to happen. Let's see what is going to happen. And the listen goal, I don't know. Like for now, they are playing a little bit defensive. They are not attacking a lot.
Yeah, they're just trying to dance around
Yeah.
and find a good time to attack, so they're not going to engage, but it's shaping up to be quite the engagement over here, and this could definitely change the game. As you said, it can be quite snowbally, man.
Yeah, you can see now, Anotop and Cito, what I like is that they are together. Look at the coordination now for both players, but they went to the right spot. So we have Red and Teal Lonely, and right now, Margot seems to be in a good position here. He's alone with the Mayans against Korea. Mayans dominate Korea no matter what. I know that they are cheaper in terms of wood, but Mayans are Mayans. If he micro properly, Mayans would be better in this situation. Being cheaper archers like it is, it should be better, but I'm going to focus on the left, at the bottom. Right now, this is the army that they have, both teams. It seems a little bit more army also for Insanity. Don't know what you think, but they don't want to commit. They are 1-0 behind, and they don't want to be a 2-0. But then we see how Yellow is killed Bard in armor. Oh boy.
Yeah, man, it's going to be pretty good, and it's going to allow him to catch up to Anatop in terms of stats because it's going to be taking only the same damage from the scouts. But here it comes, guys! Here comes the big engagement, man! Let's take a look at this. Go!
Big battle, big battle. Who is taking this battle? Because it's really important. He's seen that Anotop is getting the battle. He has a lot of scouts. And those Machiar's scouts with forging are just amazing. But Yellow has the +1 armor and more HP. So right now, Frank's scouts will have better. But the military number for Insanity is insane, and it wasn't on purpose. This play with the wars, 29 army, 14. What the hell? They have a lot of army, but this is now or never. Is the momentum here to put the 1-1 in the cities? Nova, they have to attack now. They have a lot of army.
They have. They're going for it, man. They're finally going for it. Usually being this cautious can be a double-edged sword, but in this case, it actually worked out pretty well for
Nova,
Myinsainity,
look at in the
and they
north.
should be going for it. Yeah.
Look at in the North, Classic Pro taking all the archers now. Mr.
man.
Margot taking all the archers. Okay, we don't see. Well, we see the. Look at the camera for Margot. Sorry, guys, but as far as I know, I've been trying and I'm distracted. You have noticed that I'm a little bit distracted because there are some things that I would like to be improved for the chat, for the stream. So my apologize. I will focus completely right now in the casting, but that camera, I wanted that it worked properly because right now, as you can see, you don't see the feelings from Margot, right, guys? Because with that camera, but he has a laptop and seems that he cannot put it properly. Well, we will try to make it work better. But he's dominating. Right now, he's dominating. No, he's destroying Classic Pro. And on the left, so they are right. This map seems to be benefit them. They are also with a lot more units on the left. And now those scouts from green should take over.
Yeah, for sure, man. So this is about the time for them to equalize it. And you know, the one good thing about Margot's camera is that anything goes over his head, we are going to see it.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, nearly jokes. My bad.
Yeah, and he's the second. At the third second, muted for the rest of the stream. Okay, let's go for the scout.
Okay.
Let's go for the. Sorry, man, but you make it too easy, you know. Let's go with the scout now. Oh, he's gonna go. He's gonna go home. Ooh. Okay, he's gonna go back. So many scouts. The scout from yellow, wheelbarrow. They don't give up. I like that. They don't give up, and nobody's yet on the way to cancel it. Remember, a bad battle, Nova can change everything. But it's truth that Teal has 20 archers, red 4 archers.
Yeah, and then we have all the scouts over here with bloodlines already much higher HP compared to running. So yeah, man, it's going to be very hard. And, you know, it will probably be quite helpful if Winchester had also a tower by the goal. Right now, he has a few houses, so he can garrison those villages if he gets pushed away. But if he had a tower, that would be very handy in an engagement potentially. But they're going straight up against running, so let's see what happens here.
A lot of scouts. I'm focusing now on Anotop point of view. And how is his point of view? Let's focus in this beast player. This is the point of view from Anotop right now. And he's the pocket, guys. He need to take a big battle. Well, he has the top score, as you can see there. And his focus, amigos. His focus is the first time that you can see this player that was, I don't know if it was the best player, the best or the biggest improvement as a player during the Return of the Clans was Anotop or was Margot? Was one of those? You know better.
Yeah, it was Anatop.
Yeah.
It was the surprise player, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Surprise player, right? So, well, and he's here now trying to dominate. Look at this battle. He's going to engage. We see his POV right now with so many scouts. Archers for blue. A lot of archers from Cito. Winchester has a lot too. Yellow is there as well. But now we're going to see absolutely everything here with those scouts and the archers. Hopefully you enjoy it with the POV. Obviously, we are not going to abuse with that one. But that transition, guys, I love that you see it, how the players are just focused so much in the games. And you see how they are not really talking a lot. In this map, like, you have to say not many things. Since they are going with the scout and archers, right? Nova, they might be like, here, there, come, now. What else, right? Because it's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to forget the limited point of view or the limited vision that they have when you're casting, but you showing the point of view actually certainly reminds that. And here they go, man. They're going right up against Runny's economy. They're going to be diving down under the tower over there, going sniping one villager. That villager got deleted right away, and there is nothing that Runny can do. He's got so... a much smaller army to work with over here. Plus, Margot is coming over as well, so it's going to be all players around running space. And where is AI's army?
Well, they have some army, but the other team, 71 over 38. What is this? All three players being together. If they go now to Classic Pro, it's going to be... he's on the way to Castle Age. Now, while all them are in Castle Age, except Green, that is on the way as well. So the Crobus with Botkin are there. I really believe that we might see the GG in a moment. Honestly, I'm not sure if they can come back from this. Look at the score difference. They are playing really well. Really well. I insist, some more towers are probably needed. Well, they have the towers, but they don't have the army. And now with those archers and the scouts going in... Oh, he did a TC running. So for now, he's safe. But 40 village 10 army... 27 scouts. For real, Yellow has 27 scouts that are gonna be with light caps and Hasbandry probably in 40 seconds. How'd you stop that? Oh my god, look at Running Economy. It's getting destroyed, man.
It's a disaster, man. His villager count has actually gone down compared to the other pocket who's still going up to the Castle Age. He got pushed away from goal, which means he cannot keep production going much longer for Knights. And while he might get some out earlier compared to Anotop, I don't think it's going to matter. We have just way too many crosses over here from Argugu.
Yeah, I know the village is gonna go down from running. Then on the right side, you can see now Purple that is now gonna make some damage on Anotop. Okay, Winchester has a lot of army too. He's trying to be there, but Blue is chasing him. And here we are now with the green light gas chamber the number. The problem is that they are not together right now. Winchester is doing a really great job. A really great job. Gonna kill many units before he's doing the upgrades. Blue is already there, and now Blue and Green together should dominate Mr. Nova.
Yeah, with those crosses getting cleaned up, especially as he doesn't even have ballistics. Yeah, go on.
No, but Winchester did a good trade according to the situation. He killed most of the light cap, but still, now Blue dominate. And look at the score. It's just growing and growing. And now, Winchester has come. GG Cole and the Insanity did a great job. And we put the 1-1 in the series. Series that, as we were expecting, they should be closer. The closer one in the tournament by now, till now. And man, that was a beautiful one by Insanity. They dominated from the start and never gave up. They didn't take big risk, but they were so well coordinated all the game, Mr. Nova.
Especially agree with that to the fact that they took a little bit longer to engage into the first big battle. And they were overly cautious over there, I would say. But at the same time, they choose the right time to go and take the engagement, because sometimes some other teams, when trying to be as careful and never actually engaging, give the other team a possibility of comeback, especially as AI had a defender's advantage when Myinsainity and AI's initial armies were just dancing around. And yeah, good thing that they eventually struck, because if they hadn't, AI could definitely have gotten another game over here.
I'm showing in the stream highlighting the The KD Classic Pro 2.5k player killed 4 units in the game. 4 units in the game and lost 24. So exactly opposite Margot, 22-4. What the hell? I mean, watching only that, any analysis is not even needed anymore. Look at that.
Yeah.
That ratio KD. That was insane. Seriously, insane. Well, let's move on now to game number 3. Hopefully, guys, you enjoy. Let me update the score here. A lot of things to... Guys, I'm sorry. Sometimes I might look distracted. Today, I have a sleep. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't go to the party that Nova was. I wish I was in the same party, you know, because I will be here with the glasses. I have the glasses ready in case that is needed, but I wasn't in a party, you know. But I sleep bad, really, really bad. Why? So much stress, guys, because we want that everything looks great, you know. I barely can sleep properly, and I'm slow today, so I apologize in advance. Being said that, hopefully you enjoy, and we're gonna move into the draft. And the draft, it's here. We have the 1-1. And what next? What next, Mr. Nova? What is the next?
Okay. So we have seen Colosseum. We're going to see African Springs coming up. Myinsainity, they still have Gujaras available, so that's going to be something for sure to keep in mind. And taking a look at the rest of the civilizations, we have Saracens also for Myinsainity. We have Hindustani and Spanish, and Dravidians, they have been going very heavily into the new civilizations that I can see compared to AI anyway. Do you actually like that? Or would you prefer some of the more traditional ones?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the problem with these maps and with the civilizations here is that you really don't know what is the best. The meta in these kind of tournaments, it's all about discover. I don't know, you know, and I'm really not sure. What is better. So let's see, and then according to what they pick, then we can commentate. You know, we can commentate, and that's it. Grand Barra Beach fight. I would like to see Grand Barra, to be honest. But today that I'm not being Menstradamus, we might see Beach fight. Why I want Grand Barra? Because it's a little bit slower. You know, it's a little bit slower. You know,
yeah.
It's a little bit slower. You know, I will try to bring into the overlay the banned civilizations to make it look cool. I have to wait. Would you have to wait, guys, because this overlay is difficult to implement. And I will try to bring the band things. The problem is that with the bands, it's getting super crowded, you know? Super crowded, but yeah, I will try. By the way, Fire hosted 4 minutes ago. Thank you, Fire, so much for the host. And keep Grand Barra for Game 5, but you never know if the Game 5 is gonna be needed. So you have to secure the victories. And let's see what is going to be the map. I don't know yet the map because we want to play a video. Oh, okay. I'm not going to say what map it is. I'm going to show you the video right now. And this is the game number 3, guys. We have the video and we're going to enjoy it right now.
Let's go.
Beach Fight is a returning champion from the original Battle of Africa, a map that offered some of the best games during the event. With its unique design, Beach Fight is bound to shake up the current meta and force players into unknown territory. With only a limited amount of space to build on, Beach Fight makes it incredibly difficult to expand your empire, probably and therefore forcing conflict. The surrounding area is made up of beach terrain, meaning that the only buildable structures here are walls and gates. In the western and eastern corners, players can find significant amounts of gold. However, these areas are always visible to all players, and are extremely vulnerable to enemy attacks. This version of Beach Fight has expanded the most northern and southern corners to make them more wallable, and increased the amount of food variety to make more civilizations viable. The middle of the map is home to all players, and features vast elevation and extensive forests.
Okay, people is asking, and I have to give some information. Guys, who is producing the show? I am. We are. With the help of Rainbow and Crasini, I have 2 Stream Deck here. I don't know if you know what it is. And we are producing everything. Obviously, we have also BBQ Turban that make the boys in those videos. And we have also Akame and Nico Dragas that help with the videos and the graphics. But we are the production team. I am the production team. And Crasini and Rainbow take care that the cameras are all correct. But I I do everything with all the overlays, all the transitions, all the changing the POVs. I am doing everything on my own. For that reason, sometimes you see that maybe I'm a little bit distracted, and sometimes, Nova, maybe you are asking me some stuff, and you are thinking, why Memi is not really answering completely? Because sometimes, Nova, I have to tell you, sorry, I'm listening all the time, but I'm controlling all at the same time. It's very difficult to cast and produce the event at the same time. I try my best. I apologize if something is not as you expect, but this is what it is. Players waiting is here, and that was the map. Margot webcam will still like this, and the map that we're gonna see is absolutely crazy, Mr. Nova. And oh man, anything can happen in that one. We can see feudal strategies, we can see clone strategies. You can tell me.
Well, because of the tweaks that you have made to the map, it's also very hard to assess how the game is going to be played, also because of the presence of the new civilizations. You were saying earlier that we are kind of discovering the meta, and I agree. We haven't really seen these civilizations kind of stress test in team games like this before. We only saw in Terra Nova a few of these civilizations utilized in a 2v2 setting, but you know what? Most of the times, we are going to see them exactly where you expect them, like Dravidians, for instance, on water maps, stuff like that. But for the other civilizations, like land civilizations, you're going to see usually very different games every time, so hard to tell.
Hard to tell, but man, I really believe AI pick an incredible setup here. The civilizations they pick are amazing. Why? Because we have this beautiful map that you saw the video before. I don't have to explain a lot. The goal is visible, but you saw there. So now we focus on this. Running with the Slavs, bonus with China. China bonus with those farm bonus is insane. And then Britons as a flank. When you get all the ships in this map. Extra ships all over. Ships all over. My goodness. Absolutely amazing civilizations, in my opinion. If we were talking before that the civilizations were so good for Insanity, I really believe that now AI got sick civilizations. What do you think, Mr. Nova?
Well, yeah. Britons, of course, you know, as long as you play your cards right, you're going to be taking better engagements every time because of the extra range, for sure. But, you know, before we go any further, there is a pause over here. Do we notice anything wrong with the map?
I don't. It was a second.
No.
It was very fast. The pause can be, but only like this, like something cute. Maybe it's not comfortable or something. I don't know, with the sound, whatever. But remember that there is not possible to have a long pause. It's forbidden. And yeah, but this obviously is possible. Blue, Malay, Sito, as a flag is facing the Chinese. China is great. For me, it's better civilizations. But Malay, in a map that they are that close, Nova, can be very dangerous with the uptime.
Yeah, for sure. Can go up a little bit faster. For instance, try to put some pressure around Classic Pros wood line, for instance, because we don't have too many choices over here for wood that could be really impactful. Especially as if you take a look, Classic Pro is actually going for a lumber camp in such a way that it kind of blocks two villagers. So something like that could be kind of weird if we get a faster feudal. But then at the same time, Malay also had the choice of going up with the same worker count, but with a much stronger economy as well. So very strong early on. I do agree with you. I think Chinese are going to be better overall, but it's going to be a matter of Salts surviving until the later stages of the game.
Yeah, and on top has Teutons. I really believe Teutons in close map like these are really, really nice. If it's Arabia that you have to use husbandry, but husbandry in a map like this, don't think it's a big deal. So in a let's say potential 1 TC push, I really believe that Teutons can be absolutely amazing here. Don't know what you think.
Yeah, I do agree. We do have Slavs though for running, which I also like quite a bit. But then on the right-hand side, we're going to have Britons for Winchester, as we already talked, and Margot is playing with Saracens over here. So it's also very interesting, and I think it's going to be kind of a similar situation where the civilizations are going to shine in different aspects. And of course, with Saracens getting the cheaper market and stuff, they can go up faster, they can balance their economy a little bit easier. But if you play your cards right, once again, for Winchester, he should be able to take advantage of the extra range on those archers, potentially crossbows, to take better engagements against Margugo every time, as long as he micros the units properly too. So it's kind of hard to say what's going to happen right away.
Yeah, we want to see Mr. Winchester POV because he's a sick player. Let's go to see Winchester. He's relaxed, man. You can see, guys, he's now taking a fight on that hill, and he need to go away. He got a little small advantage Margot, but now he's trying to micro. No. He's gonna out micro him. Well, he's trying to do the job. You can see he's gonna take it. What? He's just leaving away and he lost it. You saw how he was taking the ship and his reaction is literally zero.
Yeah.
Didn't react at all. Did you see? Like, okay, I lost the scout. Like, fuck. That's not good, man. That's not good. Anyway, we back into the game completely. And we see all the overview now with green that is on the way to Feudal Age. Teutons really quick. Well, being that quick, look at the amount of ships here. This map for Gujaras can be also sick. Now that I'm thinking, Nova, look at the amount of ships you get here. My goodness.
Yeah, for sure. So one top's going to be hyper aggro, and running instead is going to take a little bit longer to go up. So this could be really good, especially like, let's say if Sito goes up pretty quickly as well. He's going for a Loom right now, right? So he's going to be up very fast, and then Margugu, or actually, sorry, Anatop's going to be providing the scouts to boot as well. So we're going to have a scout plus archer push coming up on the left-hand side so much faster than AI is going to be able to put the defenses up. So we might have seen a upset in game number 1, but Myinsainity, they're looking pretty strong for game number 3 even still.
Well, this is a best of 5, you know. You can still lose a game and then maybe you make 3 in a row and dominate. But let's see. Saracens, if you use them properly as well, they're dangerous, Nova. I mean, a market, 75 wood only, and with the market bonus they get, I wouldn't be surprised that he's doing full arches. Then you sell your soul and go up to the next age. But one thing that we forgot to mention, probably people have noticed already, there's no stone. No. There's no stone. In the north, there is only berries and food. In the south as well, this map has 0 stone. No stone in the map. So you can't really defend with walls, with towers, amigos. You have to go army, Mr. Nova.
Yeah, completely agree. So right away, we're going to see Sito going for the arch range, while Classic Pro is still like 30 seconds away from even being able to place the first foundation. So notice Classic Pro knows exactly what's up. He's going for a full wall around his own base, and it's going to be not a team wall really, but we can see also Running's going for full walls, and they know they're going to be a bit to the Feudal Age by quite a bit, so they're just going to be playing defensive over here. Pretty similar to the previous game.
Yeah, but honestly, the walls are something that is not going to worry a lot to Insanity. Having the Saracens, you're gonna break it very easily. Really easily. He's taking the house now, Sito. I like it. They are going aggressive. Man, Sito got ships forever. He got 16 ships, man. He didn't even make the mill, so he's going really fast. What? He's gonna stonewall on his face to make him go around. Well, I like that one because China, that has a great economy, it can be in a good position soon. And honestly, the mobility in this kind of map, it can be really important because being wall completely, it can make that you are not going to be connected with your teammate. And that can give some big battle, big situations that maybe Insanity is going to take the advantage for sure. So I like that wall, honestly.
Yeah, I do agree. Also on the right-hand side, Margot is going for the same thing. So they're going to be focusing right now instead on running. We see the scouts over here coming up from Anata, but Ryan should be able to defend himself just fine. So it's very interesting. It seems to me like they were trying to put the pressure up as early as possible, and when they noticed they were not going to be able to do any damage, now they're going to try to go for contingency walls over here to buy themselves some time and not fall behind too.
Well, I don't like what they are doing. Running is on the way to Castle Age. This is very tricky. It's very tricky, and I like that you go Castle Age, yes, but we have seen this situation before, and you have a lot of resources. If you are going to be up to Castle without army, it's gonna be so dangerous here. Really dangerous. The other team might be able to balance the economy, also having the stars, I don't know. And if they break in, and you are on the way to Castle is naked, let's say, Mr. Nova, it can be a big problem. I mean, it can be a big problem. What do you prefer? The full feudal approach? Or this castle is aggression? Fast castle in bright purple and yellow? I'm not so sure, really.
Well, honestly, man, in Myinsainity, we're able to get anything done with the early pressure. Definitely would prefer the full feudal. But now it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to stop Running from getting up, Winchester from getting up. And that's going to be, you know, Knights coming out. That's going to be Crossbows. Britain Crossbows also coming out. So as long as Classic Pro survives over here, who seems to be the only player who's kind of exposed still, I think it's going to be all right for AI.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Margot has 8 army. The problem is that he's going to have archers, but they don't have the numbers. They don't have the numbers. Red is going full feudal. That's truth. That's something that I like it. But they start to use the market. They know that the players are going castle, but they have Saracen's bonus. They are trying to get in. If they get in the pocket, they're going to destroy running. And they are getting in. They are going to get in. Look at the scout. Look at the archers taking the house. He's going to be able to take there. Well, the good thing is that Red has the army, so it's avoiding that situation. Oh my goodness. Obviously, the efficiency here for running is not great. And Purple, as you mentioned now, is in Castlage. And he has what? Well, Purple has Fletching. Purple has Fletching, he has a lot of archer steel, and Teal now will have to go up to Castle soon if he's gonna use the market, but I like what he's doing. Hopefully he has not a wall. Blastbeat is stone wall, and he's walling completely. It's using the stone to wall. And with the Saracen's market, look at green and blue, they're going up to Castle Age. And they will be up to Castle Age and Nova with better resources, because they are not being greedy, and Winchester's second TC right away. My goodness.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you can go for the TCs as you go up so much faster, you're guaranteed to have more TC working time as long as you can sustain production for more than one, of course. But oh boy, Margot is getting cleaned up here by Classic Pro, and that sucks big time, man. He's gonna be on his way to the Castle Age, and he's not really going to have too much army to work with. Meanwhile, AR, they're coming forward. We have crossbows and knights over here already, and if once again, the second TC goes up over there for Winchester, he can keep it running, and potentially we might see a second TC coming up for running again. It might not matter if Myinsainity goes up with a few extra resources right now, because AI should be able to get ahead in worker count. But, of course, early to tell, we're going to have to see how they play it.
Yeah, it's much more important right now to have the army. He has a tower. That tower with Anatoly is Teuton's tower. So it will have 10 villages on inside. Gonna be fine, but he's still not in Castle. And the problem is that the time up, wow, let's be honest, the time up here has been really quick. And the problem is that Anotop didn't wall at all. Look at the crossbows, look at the knights. They are sending everything inside. You have to be careful. You have to wall this area a little bit more. The tower doesn't have the murder holes because he's not in Castle yet. He's on green. Green is lonely. And those are gonna be able to defend with the tower and the TC. Oof, doing a lot of damage here. Blue is now coming. The tower helps a lot, Nova, because you can gather 10 villages inside. He has 8 only, but you can put 10. So, oh boy. Obviously the advantage is there, and Sito is there. Look at the timing. Sito is there, Nova. Let's go.
Yeah, we have everyone over here now. Incredibly enough, Anotop has taken only 1 villager loss so far, but of course his economy is disaster right now, which really hurts as a pocket player, as he's the one who's got to have the strongest, the working economy. So it's really, really good for AI over here.
Yeah, but they are going all in. Green is now up here, and you can see that yellow has 32 villages. He still has 2 villages less than green, which after all this aggression is incredible. Now teal and blue are here, killing all the archers from red, so they are cleaning absolutely everything. Now we're gonna see the knights from green. Obviously, he doesn't have the economy now to make nice, but he's walling, and that army might be able to be trapped. He has to relocate everything, and they kind of stabilize right now. They kind of stabilize 108 villages, 103 military. Nova, the same. Pretty much the same numbers. So, oh boy, we have a close game here right now, and now Sito doing an amazing job cleaning all the crossbows by Winchester.
We do, but you know what? AI also has gotten the 50C up, as Running's got the second TC up himself. And right now, while the numbers might be looking the same, unless Myinsainity goes for some sort of economy, they're going to start falling behind in villager count. They're going to start falling behind in resources collected. And because we have the same military count, I'm actually not really sure if they'll be able to even significantly surpass AI in military count, unless they stick to just 1 TC everyone full military production. What do you think is the best approach here?
The best approach is going 1 TC all army and ballistic. This is exactly what Sito is doing right now. It's true that Red is doing too, but I prefer army here over the boom. Seriously, because here you are so close, and if you boom without army, you're gonna get raided all over the map. We have also teal now with ballistic and military numbers. Insanity, it's ahead in military, and I really believe that in this situation, Insanity feel comfortable. They love this kind of gameplay.
Right, see, we have the crosses on the left-hand side from Classic with a heal advantage. Very good unit control from Cito, though. We do have more numbers for the blue players, so if he can just prevent taking damage over here, should be able to clean this up. However, the defender's advantage from Classic is really good, man. He's bringing more crosses into the mix. And I think Cito's going to get pushed away from here.
They are dancing. They are in the disco. They are now in the disco you were last night, Nova. In the same disco, as you can see. Look at the Crobos. The Crobos here from red. And, but you don't say no. So you were in the disco last night. Aye. You never come to cuss a guy, man.
Busted.
Party last night, Nova. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous. Look at those nights like the Crobos. He's going to go to the hill. Yes, he's going to go to the hill. Who has more army? Now it seems that yellow and red are taking over. He need to go back. Where's the army now from Cito? The army from Cito is not in the disco anymore.
Where is it, man?
It's not in the disco. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and on the right-hand side, we also had some sort of pressure from Winchester, but now he's getting pushed away from here as well, so it's going to be alright for Margaux. And they've been able to defend themselves, but notice how far behind they have fallen in military. Now AI, they are ahead in population overall, of course, but also in villager count and in military. On both, we have almost twice the military count right now for Vinch.
Yeah, that's crazy because they were all together yellow. Yellow has now knights that are what? Knights +2 on the way. Chambered in armor. He has no army. Cito has no army. He has to make more archery. Well, he has 3 archery ranges. They are killing absolutely everything. That's open. He needs to wall between the university and the walls. And Teal has all right numbers in military, but as you mentioned, Purple Boom right now, Winchester Boom, it's seriously insane. They are doing a great job here with so many units. They are going to attack. And as you can see, Nova, in these maps, it's aggression all the time. Like, you only have the Dark Age, you know, pretty much without the aggression. I don't know if Blue is going to be able to stop this. Where's Green, by the way? Where's Green Army? He has 13 Knights chambered in armor. I don't see the Knights from Green. Is he at home? Where's the Knight? He's going together with Teal. He's trying to kill to Purple then. Okay, so they sacrifice Blue right now? It seems so.
Well, I don't know. The momentum we have for AI tells me that we're probably going to see Blue die a lot faster than Purple if that was the case. If we have a teammate trade over here, especially because Winchester's got the extra TCs. But yeah, man, this is something that I was expecting to see actually in the previous game from AI, and they are pulling it off right now. They have managed to survive long enough to actually have their civilizations get ahead, as we were talking about. Their civilizations were better in later stages too. And it's looking good, man. But there is a pause.
Okay. I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened here. There's a pause. It's just a moment, and they keep going. Okay, it was very, very fast, as you can see, and they are going to keep going right now. They have 20 army less, but they are taking a risk on the right side. Knights and crossbows. Knights and crossbows here, they can dominate in this one. You know? I think they were. Well, he was stressed. That's why he's doing a pause, man. Yeah. It was some stress from Margaux. We could see there in the webcams. That's the good thing. You know, all the players were staying there. Look at the Crobos here for Margaux. 1, 2, 3 archery ranges. And Knights are here. But why they went back? I don't understand why they went back. They were almost on Winchester base. And they moved back all over. I don't think that's the right call. But still. Blue, Cito has 5 archery ranges. But Purple
man, it's a...
incredible play. Sorry that I interrupt you on the way to Imperial.
Yeah, sure. Well, it's a very tough position right now for Myinsainity, because on the right-hand side, if you go and try to push against Winchester with the 2 TCs could probably going to be fine. We take a look at the point of view from Margaux, and they do not really know about the second TC, but they have decided to go for a defensive play over here, which I'm not sure. Like, it's what is the right play over here, right? It seems to me like right now, Myinsainity is in a position where to come back, they're going to rely on AI making some sort of mistake. And as Winchester is going up to the Imperial Age right now, we have Classic Pro going up to the Imperial Age. It doesn't seem like that's going to happen anytime soon.
Well, but the chance here seems the army is the same army now. So going up to Imperial can be a mistake because now it's kind of snowball. They have all the 3 armies on red. He's trying to open here and he's trying to wait for Imperial. But now they have a lot of army here. The problem is that Green, big mistake here by Anotop. Open in the woodland at the back. So Yellow has Knights on his base and he's losing everything. Well, not everything, but losing a lot. Really, really a lot. So they need to kill. And now They are going to the middle maybe to kill red and yellow in the middle. Well, it's all visible and they see them there. They need to kill now because when they reach Imperial, it's impossible. They are 2 players going to be in Imperial, and again AI with the domination, man, with the real domination. They're gonna kill the TC maybe. Yeah, I think that TC plus 2
might be able to,
can kill it. Yeah, they will. But is that enough? I'm not sure. I don't think so, man.
No, not by a
think so.
long shot. 180 villagers versus 140. There is only 13 inside the TC, so that's going to still leave a very massive lead for AI. And as you were saying, they have the same military count, but
no, they have
I think
more.
the comeback, but they
have more now.
Now they
it's
have
incredible.
a few more. But I think that the comeback possibility over there was for them to start striking right away. All this time that they have, just moved around the map with the military has given AI enough time to get to the Imperial Age. And now Winchester has Bracer. Very soon is going to have Arbalesters, and that's going to be so hard, man. That's Bretons he's playing with.
Yeah, that's the problem now. Swiss Britons, that range they have is insane. Red has lost a lot. That's true. They lost Villiers. They lost a TC as well here in this area. Well, it was yellow. And now green is raiding yellow. They're still not giving up. They have 20 army more. If there's a map that you can come back like this, maybe it's this map because it's crazy. There's a lot of raiding on yellow. Now there's so many knights that he's trying to go and raid. He's coming from behind. Teal with a lot of archers too. The problem is that now blue is gonna lose his archers. I think he will. Teal is trying to go. I don't know if this is gonna be a node. Obviously, it's doing a good micro here, Mr. Cito. And Cito with... Oh, he's doing even what? A mango. Okay, Cito need to go up to impale that. Oh, but green is in because it was open. And now yellow can lose a lot of villages. And if he gonna notice, man, yellow is gonna lose a lot now. A lot. He is gonna lose a lot. He didn't notice. They flare. Their teammates flare, and he's losing so many villages. Deleting even houses, and now the Slavs is gonna have a problem here. It's losing a lot of army, man.
Yeah, there is so much catching up to do for Anatov, though still he's behind by about 13 villages, and now he's getting pushed away as Running's bringing the Knights back. That is the thing also, because Ryan's units are so mobile, he can come back and defend. He doesn't really take too much damage. So they retain the lead and notice right now, very slowly but surely on the left-hand side, all the units going down for Cito as well, and AI is getting ahead and further in military count as well. This is so good for them.
Yeah, that is really great. And now look at Winchester with the domination over Margot. Margot is getting destroyed right now. Margot has a lot of army. I mean, 58 army, the most archers in the game. But how you counter this? I mean, look at the Britons Arbalest. They are just insane, seriously. And we don't see yet that they can really go up to Imperial. I mean, they know that they have done so much damage as well. But 2 players in Imperial, I mean, it's just the upgrades, man. You can't really counter those upgrades, or maybe they do. I don't know. What do you think? It's very hard, man. It's really hard.
Yeah, you need probably like a 33% larger military or something. Okay. Notice also that now for Myinsainity, the player with the most resources, actually Cito, who is... Yeah, man, he's using everything. He's going for skirmishes right now. There is no way for them to go up to the Imperial Age at this stage, not against all this pressure.
Well, they know that they still have a lot of army, and they're raiding Winchester base as well. Maybe they should go to the areas that are all visible. But the problem is that look at Margot. Margot is repairing the town center. You know, he has 35 arbalests on his base. It's insane amount of army they have there. Now green is still holding okay against yellow. I mean, green has a lot of knights, even more than yellow. But now he's taking a lot of villages from Cito. There is madness. I mean, this is just madness map, but you cannot stop those arbalests from Winchester. That's the problem. They have a lot of units, but like the 66 crossbows, man.
Yeah.
You got so many, but the problem is that Winchester has 69 arbalests. And his game is GG. Guys.
Nice.
GG. Amazing play by AI. Wow.
There we go.
Wow. Well, I mean, they got, let's be honest, Chinese / Britons. You seriously cannot let this combination happen. In the draft, when you see that they pick China or Slav, you have to pick one of those. The combination together is insane. Seriously.
It is.
Nova.
It is.
It's insane.
Well, there's one that's going to put AI on a 1-game lead, and that's going to make it the 1-game series now for game number 4. Myinsanity's got to pull all their guns and go as hard as they can go. While taking a look at the achievements, I was noticing also Classic Pro, Running, and Winchester, everyone everyone got better than 1-to-1 KD ratio. And while that's to be expected from the pocket player because of the pricey units they are going for, this is actually really good for Classic Pro and Winchester as well too.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I mean, you can see that the economy lead by Winchester is insane in comparison with everyone else, a lot more. And then that 14-minute castle, man, 14-minute castle for Winchester was so good play, guys. We can say GG and move to game number 4, guys. And game number 4, we're gonna update the score right now here. It's going to be what? Because we have already the beautiful overlay. It can be Grand Barra or African Sprint. It's supposed that they will pick. They don't have to. Remember, guys, that they don't have to pick their whole map. You can see the whole map is African Sprint, but if they want, they can pick Grand Barra. I believe they're going to go for the whole map. What do you think?
They kind of have to go. If they go for Grand Barra, for instance, AI's got Burgundians available, so they have Bohemians. They have like really strong civilization. Even Tatars, which can be like so good on Grand Barra, is all going to be favoring AI. So Myinsainity is going to have African Springs over here, which might actually work. And once again, I'm pretty curious about the new civilizations on that map. You already talked about Gurjaras, but do you what other civilizations do you expect to see on African Springs besides that one?
I'm checking right now. Gurjaras, Aztecs, and Malians, maybe. Yeah.
All right.
Gurjaras, Aztecs, and Malians.
So yeah.
Or maybe Poles can be good, but I really believe that the others are much better for potential Grand Barra. In Grand Barra, you want to see a Spanish. That's for example, and then having Gurjaras here, you for example gonna save Hindustanis maybe, but also you can play with Poles on Grand Barra and use Hindustanis as a flank. You know, because you can go with cheaper villages. It's difficult, you know. It's difficult for, while AI, in this one, as a pocket, Burganians or Hans, right? And then all the other ships are flanks. Japanese and Gods, probably, for this one. That's my guess. That's
all
my
right.
guess.
Yeah.
Let's see the Nostradamus there. But the map is, what is the map? The next map? They don't tell me yet. Just to show you the video, because we have a video. Let me show you the players, and then we will see if there is someone else that is playing. But no, obviously it's Winchester running and Classic Pro all the time. And now we see Cito, Margot, and Anotop playing. Daniel played the first one, and now they are playing. Everyone else is playing the other. So let's go now. Well, game number 4, we want to see, right, guys? We want to see a game number 5. Game number 5 will be lovely, will be really, really lovely. I don't know what you think. And yeah, it will be insane. We have over 3,000 viewers. Okay, it's looking strong. Let's see if little by little we'll get more and more viewers. When you record, are you going to show us your eyes during the stream, Nova, or you are not planning?
I mean, I can do it right now if you want.
No.
I guess at this point already, it doesn't look like I'm partied out.
Well, I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure. You know.
All right.
Oh my God, those jokes, no viva list. Yes, you guys are infected with the jokes as well. My goodness. Okay. Well, I just need to. They're gonna change some players, it seems. Which is okay. The map is African Sprint as we expected. So guys, if you don't know the map, we're gonna check the small video to see African Sprints. Let's go for it.
African Springs is a new addition to the Battle of Africa universe. This map virtually guarantees early aggression, due to the sparse baobab forest and the surrounding trench rich in shorefish. While food is plentiful, gathering it will leave villages exposed to enemy attacks from all directions, making it exceptionally dangerous to collect. Travelling beyond the trenches, the rich savannah holds numerous resources ready for the most potent conquerors, with large deposits of gold and stone, and food sources such as zebras, ostriches, and elephants. Expansion will be key to ensuring victory on African Springs.
Well, Nova, now you take over the channel because this host that is a little bit old need to go to the bathroom. Please don't kill the channel, okay? The channel is yours.
Okay. So guys, welcome everyone to my stream. I am Nova over here. I'm gonna be taking over while Mem actually goes to the bathroom. You know, actually I was going to ask for the same thing, but I'm gonna have to wait right now a little bit. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying. Which series were your favorite series so far in the tournament? I want to see what you think. Yesterday I was casting on my channel some of the sets, and they were significantly more one-sided as we had a much more uneven matchup between the teams. But yeah, let's see. Am I muted? I'm not muted. Come on. So yeah, I think this one is shaping out to be one of my favorite ones. It's going to depend on how game 4 goes, of course, but we could get to a decider. So, okay, this one is blind. I'm not blind. And guys, I was not partying yesterday at all. Actually, I just had some technical issues with my computer and I needed to format. So I am a little bit sleep deprived. So I just had like no sleep eyes, right? But whatever. You have seen me already, and you can also see me on Wikipedia, so it's no biggie. Play guitars? I have asked Mem before about it, but he wants me to prepare something. I don't have anything prepared. We could potentially do it. Not live in the Matrix. No. But yeah. So muted. Stop trolling. Come on. Anyway, I want to know who here is rooting for AI and who here is rooting for Myinsainity, because I'm pretty sure we are going to have people rooting for both these teams. Let's say you're rooting for, so we can see what the ratios are looking like. Hangover? You wish. No hangover. That would have been interesting for sure, but okay, is Mem back? Actually, or is he not? I think he might not be back yet. Yeah, once he comes back, I'm gonna be going to the bathroom myself as well. Let's put the hat on, maybe.
You can go now. I'm here. So if you need to go, you can go. You go, Mr. Nova?
Okay.
That was what you were
I'm
doing.
going.
That was what you were doing last night, the party. I know. Let's go, man.
We're back.
Okay, well, guys, hopefully you enjoy. They are just switching some players, you know. Hopefully you enjoy with the stream, with the games. Remember that we are starting just the tournament. Obviously, there is to be more one-sided series, but this series is one of those series that we notice that they are closer, and that's very, very nice, you know. I'm not muted, amigos. I'm not muted, so you should be listening to me right now. I'm not muted, amigos. Well, thank you guys for the follows. Thank you for the subscriptions. Really, really appreciate it. And yeah. Who is taking a break from tournaments? I don't know who is taking a break for tournaments, but let's go and check, because we have the draft, we have the maps already. And by the way, let's check what is the next series. What is the next series? Insanity AI, then AM versus La Pandilla de Gary. My goodness. AM versus La Pandilla de Gary, that's gonna be pretty sick. Saludos de Loco Ser, saludos a todos. Yes, I have done, don't worry, Mr. Dumas. I have done those commercial. And guys, we are starting. We are starting, amigos. We are starting. And I see Daniel, Margot, and Cito for this one. Oh boy. Oh really boy. We have the game starting in a moment. Yes. And it's very important, guys. Very important because it's game number 4. Yes. We have right now game number 4 with running hands, Ghost and Japanese. Guys, I predict 100%. I predicted this 100%. And then we have Cito Pocket. Finally, Cito Pocket, Gujaras, Danielle Dravidian as a flank, and Margot Blue Malians. Malians are amazing here. Dravidian's really good. Gujaras really good. And I really wonder how the hell they're going to stop this civilization, the Gujaras. They are sending already all the ships. Probably read they are trying to go and lame some of those ships, but you can't. You don't have scouts. You have Bacterian camels. You cannot even kill them. Rani has the Hans. Hans is an amazing civilization as well, but we have seen how strong they can be, the Gujaras. I really like all civilizations here. The problem is that the Gujaras is kind of broken in this one. The thing here is, we have seen, and someone was yesterday telling it's possible to stop Gurjaras, but I don't want to share that information. Let's see if it's going to be possible to stop the Gurjaras. I will ask Nova when he's back what he thinks, if it's a possibility to stop them. But this map, guys, is just amazing. He has all this wood in the middle that you can go across through all that trees. It's not all wall at all. Then there is a lot of area. It's flat area, yes, but a lot of resources. The map is immense. There is a lot of shorefish here. This is one of the best map, if not the best map, in my opinion. Really, really nice. But guys, Winchester with the gods is trying to go lame. And this is what he's doing right now. He did a loom, he's sending 2 villages, and Daniel need to chase Winchester all the time. Definitely all the time. He's taking 2 ships. Welcome back. He's taking 2 ships. And then when you catch up and you are live, let me know, because we see already 18 ships collected. He could have 20, but he's not taking. And here we are now with the 3rd villager. He's sending an order, and you need to go there. The 2 villagers will do a lot. They shouldn't, because Teal should keep going. And he's also have a camel. Yeah, this shouldn't work for Winchester. He's trying to lame. They know that they have to do something. So guys, let's see. Do you think they can counter these Gurjaras, Mr. Nova? How, man?
Oh, yeah, well, I do have that information, but I cannot share because it's classified, part of the Secret Service here, so I'm sorry. But I'm back. I'm completely caught up, too.
Oh, my God. I mute him, guys.
Oh, that's the 3rd one.
Oh, man. Look at this. Look at now, because now, thanks to those quick walls, the lion is chasing Teal Villager. So better be careful, because now that lion is being annoying. This is incredible, man. He's gonna block him now. Okay, that's amazing, man. It's really, really amazing. And he got it. But he has the barrack there. This is what he needed to avoid, because the only way to stop is go full militias and kill the mills. That's the way to go.
There you go. He's going for it. He's gotten away with it as well, and I don't think they are going to realize about that anymore. Taking a look at Sito's line of sight, he's got no idea what's coming up, and taking a look at Daniel, you know, he saw just the 1 villager go down, but did he see the other one? He should. And now notice Sito's going there, so he's going to realize about this, but will he be able to do anything about that, though?
He doesn't see it yet. But the thing is, now Teal is not top, and he's not doing any army, Teal. He has a lot of resources, yes. Doing the barrack, yes. Still didn't notice. And if you lose those mills, then the Gurjaras are gonna be in big problems. I don't know. He's not finding that barrack. Now, oh! There's a lion, and he's walling a guy. My goodness. This is speed, man. This is speed. So, he's gonna be in problem. Obviously, he can use the villagers and kill those militias, but if he's doing more, he's doing the 3rd militia already. They are going for the pocket. I'm loving to see this strategy by Winchester, you know, because we have seen how Gurjaras dominate, and they are trying to avoid this, Nova.
So here come the militia. They are going to run straight into those villagers. Plus the backchain camel over here should be able to prevent the villagers from going back to the TC, or at the very least one. So here he comes, targeting one right away. And it seems like Tito is realizing about it. He's going around the pond as well. Good job. Otherwise, he probably would have gotten blocked.
Yeah, but now the problem is, do you want to lose that mill? I mean, obviously it will take a while, but they are trying to take it. He's doing the stable. He's going to be in time to save this. I believe that he will send villagers at some point. You can't lose the mill. If you lose the mill, you are losing all the advantage with this civilization, Mr. Nova.
Yeah, for sure.
A tower!
Right
so
now
smart! So smart, look at this tower. Let's go,
the tower. That's pretty good. He had a good amount of villagers, so he could have sent those over and pushed the militias away, but that was going to delay his economy. So going for the tower over here, sure, he got the villagers not working for a little bit, but then that tower is going to provide permanent protection, so well done.
Yeah, he's a great one. Now has one stable only, still not able to do the second. That's what they avoid, because here what is very dangerous is that the Gurjaras is going right away for the second stable, which is not happening. He has the tower really, really well defended by Sitol. And on the left, the problem is that the men-at-arms, the Japanese men-at-arms are taking over too. But this is already double archery range by Malians. Instead of men-at-arms like we saw yesterday with Malians, the Malians Margot is going standard. So maybe he was expecting a lot of men-at-arms, but no, he's going archery ranges. Yeah, and he's doing a good job. Palisade gate. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful move there by Margot. He's going to wall that one. I like it. I like that a lot, but you have to be careful. The gates are really weak. He's gonna make it, yes, and the two archers are there. Love it. He's stabilized now at home, and those militias are going to be bye-bye. And the problem now is that Winchester, Nova, is not up to feudal age yet. He's going now.
Yeah, it's the way you go for gods over here. You just go for full production, but only now going up is going to have him delay. Well, he's not really committed quite as heavily. He's only got 4 militias over here, so it seems like he's gone for neither of the two. And it's probably going to end up getting cleaned up by Scout, so what has he achieved with these militias? He's forced a defensive tower that's actually going to be beneficial for Sito because he can protect these villages forever. And what else? I don't think he's... Did he manage to get a single villager even?
No. And double stable already for Sito. But look at the hands. Hands with double stable as well. And remember, the hands produce scout faster, 20%. So the hands don't have the bonus with the Gurjaras. But look at the amount of villages he has already taken the shortfish. That's amazing. The problem is that Daniel has now men at arms as well on Winchester. But why he's not attacking? I don't know. He has only one archery range. I'm not sure if men at arms was the play here. Seems you are ahead. Better to go double archery range. You will have a lot of army. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I do agree over there. I don't think that even the upgrade was necessary. He was unable to get any damage down over there, not even a single villager. And he was fighting earlier, but then he pulled the units away. Now, it seems like he's going to try to target somebody else, but because of the mobility, the low mobility of these units, it's going to take forever for him to target anybody.
Yeah, we have Sito now with still more scout at the hands. He has 10 scouts. I believe that mining gold will be lovely. You need to go for the upgrades. This civilization is doing blastbit, so scale by the number or forging will happen. But yellow, look at the hands. Hands are hands, man. Hands are hands. 29 villages, 10 army, and now bloodlines. The battle is now huge here with Sito and blue taking everything from Classic Pro while yellow is not there. Classic Pro got clean completely, Mr. Nova.
It was not particularly even over there. Well, now this is going to give a lot of momentum for Myinsainity to come forward. If you take a look at the military count, they are not quite on twice as many units, but they do have a very substantial lead. It's going to be about 66% larger army. They're going under the TC. That is not the way to do it, though. Careful there, Mr. Sito.
But he has 2 villages. I mean, they don't know, but he doesn't have too much, you know? He has 2 villages only. He's not going to take too much damage. The scouts are just going... Scout now with blindness and +1 armor. Now scouts are going to be with +1 attack. There's a lot of army. Man, this map is insane. It's seriously insane. And the problem is that now Vincent has spears on green. He's been annoying with those, so Teal need to send something. It's also true that Winchester at home will be in problems for sure, but we focus now on yellow. Yellow has so many scouts, yes, but look at the amount of scouts for Mr. Sito with Gurjaras. This is crazy. They're going full feudal. Full feudal completely. Even the +1 armor for the infantry. Full feudal, Nova. I don't know where to look.
Well, yeah, gonna be very similar to the previous one as well. Right now, AI is gonna try to survive to get the stronger units later, but Myinsainity this time around, they are so far ahead.
Winchester up to Castle Age? He managed to go up to Castle Age. My goodness. Super fast. I mean, nobody's even close, but you know, this transition to Castle, he's gonna probably have no army at all. I mean, if he's mining a stone, but okay, but what is he going to do now? Anyway, let's focus on the left. Big battle here with so many archers from blue, but green is... No. They are taking this battle. They are taking this battle. Big time, I believe. It's still coming with more scouts. The scouts are fully upgraded, only missing 40. He's gonna go to those villages. He's gonna kill more. Archers are also there from Margot. He's gonna kill more. He's taking few more villages. The population is benefit who? Insanity by a lot. Look at the amount of army, no, but a lot more for Insanity team.
For sure, then he's bringing his own archers plus spearmen over here, and this is one of the most frustrating scenarios you can have in the game as a player, when you take an engagement and your opponent's gonna be left with so many units alive, but very little HP, but they can still be so effective as well.
Yeah, that's correct.
Right?
And look at those archers. Yeah. Look at those archers also still there. Like, he do not notice.
Yeah.
The scouts is still alive. Not so many. On the right side, we see purple Vincent now cleaning teal army. I don't know what Daniel is doing. Where's Daniel army? I really don't know where Daniel has the army. He has so little. And now his villages are exposed. Look at those Fishermen are going to be exposed with the scouts there and gonna lose everything. Daniel have no army there, and he do not notice. Well, I don't know what Danny Boy is doing. He's not reacting. He's sleeping. You know what that means, right, Nova? He's losing a lot. Really a lot. And Danny Boy is not reacting, amigo.
Can you do that during the tournament?
I can, man. I can. Why not?
Okay.
Why not,
A little bit.
Oh, of course, man.
He's
Just a
going
little,
after
man.
the next batch of villagers as well, and the TC's over there, so at the very least, Ito will be able to protect himself, but the Union's already taking a lot of losses. Still, though, this is interesting. Myinsainity retain their lead in population by quite a bit.
Yeah, look at those scouts. Look at those scouts. Man, this is membTV. This is not beep TV, you know? I mean, here, professional, yes, but we don't lose the essential of the channel. And the essential of the channel is to enjoy, to have fun with the viewers and enjoy together, you know? Yes, Blue, 37 villages, 19 army. Don't go crazy now, Nova, okay? And now look at those, look at those scouts now from running. Running is taking a lot. He's really taking a lot, and I don't see army here to stop this. Now the army is coming, okay, but they are killing. They are killing quite a lot too. Still, Insanity has a lot of army. And now the crossbows from Winchester are destroying Daniel. I really don't know what Daniel is doing in this game, because he's not really killing Winchester at all. Winchester is in Castle Age, and Daniel is on the way to nothing.
Yeah, man. Well, Margugo's going to take so much longer to go up himself. This is so weird. We saw the same situation again. Sure, AI was going up and they were behind significantly military. They are still behind the military, but they are managing to find a lot more damage with a lot less units, so to say. And the crossbows, you know, they were so effective already from Winchester around the map. I don't think he's going to stop harassing it. That's a big issue. If Myinsainity allow AI to get as much damage down with as few as they have, then they kind of waste the military lead that they have.
Yeah, but now they are on purple. He has a lot of scouts. It's true that purple is trying to come to green. Green obviously don't want to lose those mills. He can't lose those mills. Maybe he's trying to take those. Still remember that the military numbers is much higher by Insanity. And Insanity is going to be in Castle Age with a great population. Cito, sorry, he's going to be in Castle Age with a great population. He has... sorry, it's Margot. Cito is pocket, because I was used that Cito was the flank and blue. Now... it's gonna be Margot in Castle Age, and Cito is about to go up to Castle Age finally. And with this amount of army he has, 27 scouts, he's gonna clean everything that Winchester has. The population, the score is still really ahead. And ladies and gentlemen, we were wanted to see close cities. We were expecting these cities to be close, and we're getting these cities close. Mr. Nova, this looks closer to a decided game. Yeah. Oh, look at those scouts inside the guy in the north. There is a lot of army. Oh wow. Cito also losing a lot of villages at the bottom. Go on, Mr. Nova.
Yeah, exactly. The crosses over there doing a lot of damage. So there is a way for AI to come back into this game, or actually to keep momentum, right? After Winchester got to the Castle Age, they just gotta keep on sending those crosses around. But now, Cito actually has got a lot of scouts coming over as well. And he's gonna be in the Castle Age very soon. So you might want to wait for those units to become light cavalry. But for the time being, at the very least, it's going to work to zone Winchester's crossbows away from his economy.
Yeah, and another problem, Nova. Check resources for Yellow. His hands, and he's not even close to go up to Castle Age, you know? And that's crucial here, because all three players from Insanity are going to be in Castle Age. Even Daniel that was behind. Look at now, Yellow also losing all the wood line. All the wood line.
Boy.
Man, this map, I told you, this map is action from minute 10. And here, we don't know when it's going to be over, really, because we saw these kind of battles. Now it looks that it's much better, but Winchester is going to say, no, I am gods. I have 3 TCs. And imagine that now Winchester managed to boom a little bit more and make a castle. How do you stop the huge kills?
Yeah, taking a look at the population as well, I'm noticing that Running is on 36 villagers, and he's nowhere near having enough to go up to the Castle Age, while everybody else from Myinsainity is going up already with a higher or equal villager count as well.
It's incredible. Look at the scout. Look at the scout from Cito. Look at the score he has. 1,000 score ahead. They try to lane, but now Running is just losing absolutely everything. He's getting defeated. He's getting defeated. Seriously, he's gonna lose all the village. Look at the crowd. Look at the scout. Light has in a moment. What is the population for Yellow, guys? We are gonna go game number 5. for sure, and it's gonna be Grand Barra, because this is impossible, in my opinion, to recover. Don't know what you think, Nova.
Well,
GG!
now
Well,
I'm not really sure about game 4. There we go. Yeah, the GG's coming up, man. What to expect? This is, I think, from the series that I have cast from Battle Africa, and I could not cast 100% up until now, but this is the closest one that I have seen in the main event. Is that correct?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we were expecting this. We were expecting these 27 minutes of full action. I know that many people like to see a very long games, but many of those very long games, many times are walls and then boom players and in Imperial big battles. Here is all aggression, Mr. Nova. It's all aggression from well, even from Dark Age, because remember that Winchester started coming with militias and villages with the gods. So it's super intense map. It's very, very hard to cast, but it has to be really, really hard to play. What do you think, amigo?
Oh, for sure. Sometimes some of the most fun games to watch and to cast are going to be some of the hardest ones for the players to play. But going through the achievements right now as well for military, check that out. Yeah, 1.69 KD ratio for Sito, over 5 to 2 KD ratio for Margugu. And while Daniel might have struggled a little bit to keep up compared to everybody else, on average, Myinsainity was so much higher as well. It was a very good game for military for them.
Economy, Sito over the other pocket got 5k resources more. 5k over 3,000 food more.
Oh, man.
They were doing a good job in the start, but at the end, it seems insane. People, they have to ban those civilizations, seriously. And we're going to go to game number 5, Mr. Nova.
Hold on. Before you get out of the game, check Sito's mails. They are still up, man. Even at the end of the game, nobody has actually taken the meals down. All 20 sheep.
Yeah, it was there, right? Yeah. So you can imagine. I mean, you can imagine. And he didn't have a lot of villages. Look, 37. If you compare with, well, this is the thing, 27 minutes, and then the most villages in the game is 42. It's 42, so it's pretty crazy. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoy. We're going to have a decider. It's really, really exciting to have a decided game. And the decided game is going to be what? Do you want to check the draft? Let's go for the draft, because now we have to analyze and quick what is going to be. Let me update the score. All right, 2-2. Let's make it fast and unpredictable. There you go. The score is updated already. And we have Grand Barra, a map that is beautiful and that we want to see right now with your permission. Okay, Mr. Nova, let's check Grand Barra map. Let's go.
Yeah, sure.
Grand Barra surprised everyone in the previous edition, with some fantastic games and fantastic unit compositions used on the map. And while the map might easily be interpreted as closed, it won't take long before players chop through the forest that separates them from the dangerous middle. This area of the map is extremely barren, but it holds numerous massive gold deposits that will be essential for victory. However, this doesn't come without a cost. The cracked terrain will make all buildings placed on it more vulnerable to incoming attacks, making it exceedingly difficult to defend. And while there is enough wood on the map for a reasonable amount of time, it won't last forever. As only a few baobab forests are scattered near the edges of the map, the players start with very little gold near their initial town centre, while the stone distribution remains standard.
Okay, now that we have seen the map, you have more an idea what is the map is. Remember, guys, that some of you are watching these intros maybe several times. Yes, but there's a lot of people that is joining the stream, a lot of casual people, and we are streaming not for only few, we are streaming for everyone. And it's good to have those information, because there's many people that sadly couldn't watch Thursday, couldn't watch Friday, so they are coming today for the first time. Who is here today for the first time enjoying with the stream? That's a good question, right? And you can tell now that one. Yes, let's go. And then you're gonna appreciate those videos, right? So there's many people there. And ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be Grand Barra. We're gonna have now, as we were talking, Poles, Spanish, and Hindustanis probably, maybe Aztecs. And then for the AI, which one, Which one?
Well, yeah, we gotta see. I think Burgundians over here are going to be pretty strong. We could potentially see Bohemians too, but Tatars are a very strong civilization over here. And given the civilizations we have left for Myinsainity, with Poles, Spanish, Hindustanis, and Aztecs, Italians could potentially be a valid choice, as if you do get to the castle achievement, you get a castle up. Genoese coasters could potentially be really good against like camels, even conquistadors, or even Schlachta privileges units from Myinsainity if they decided to go for that as well. So I think it's good.
I think Grand Barra can be really great. Let's see the players that are going to play for the decider. And it's going to be Sito, it's going to be Margot, and it's going to be Anatov. Okay, and is a decider. You can feel more the tension there. You can feel a little bit more the tension. Now we see a little bit more the face for Margot. Margot, stand up. We want to see you. I'm trying to check. I can't see that one. Okay, it's okay. I mean, I'm trying. Well, guys, you don't see me, but I was trying. Guys, I was trying to put my. I don't see. I still don't see Margot. No. I don't see Margot. It has the camera. And no, it's not working, man. It's not working, man. It's really not working. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's what it is. It's what it is. But later, what is later, amigos? Do you want to see what is later?
Yeah,
Look at what is later.
Let's go. I'm pretty curious, actually.
Look at this. AM versus La Pandilla de Gary. AM versus the Argentinians. AM, a decent team, with some chances in this tournament. La Pandilla de Gary, my goodness. My goodness. We're going to see Leary, the Kid, Hera, MBL, Nikov, Hart. And we have the video from AM, guys. We have the video from AM. We will get videos from all the teams. Remember that we are editing them. AI video was, for example, edited yesterday. And we will have more videos for sure. And tomorrow, we have the Fantastic 3 and 2 match talent. That's a 6 series potentially, Gamer Legend and Quenanina and White. And look who is there in Gamer Legend. Tatot is in front. And behind Tatot, we see Jordan with the smiley face. And the Viper, the snake. Is the Viper going to play? Because the Viper is playing
coming
right
back
now.
strong.
The Viper is playing right now. And I asked yesterday, Tatot, is the Viper going to play? And Tatot told me, yes, he will. Ladies and gentlemen, the Viper back to AoE 2. Battle of Africa 3 is tomorrow. But now we have game number 5. And as you can see, the players, they're really focused. They're really, really focused because this is starting. I'm getting into the game. Hopefully you like the music in the background. Hopefully you like the Caucasian that has been in the party the whole night. But he's a nice guy. Remember?
Oh God.
And there you go. Game number 5 with Insanity and AI, with Hindustanis, Spanish and Poles, and Italians, Burgundians, and Bohemians. Nova, what we can expect in this beautiful map?
So I'm just jumping into the game right now. For some reason, it's taking so long for me to get there. Only now going there.
But
Okay.
Grand Barra,
I can see
you
a little
can
bit.
talk. You can talk about what we can
Yeah,
expect in Grand Barra.
So I can see it right now. Well, so it's going to be fairly easy, fairly straightforward for the players to get full team walls going up over here early on. So most likely we are going to see the pocket for sure going for fast castles to be expected. And then the flanks, we might see somebody try to go for some sort of feudal pressure, but it's 100% possible for you to get the walls up and try to play for fast castle too. Now, I think yesterday we saw a game in which one team tried to go for a full wall and actually ended up getting breached because it's so hard to defend if you go for the walls very far away from your TC. So while you might say, okay, this is looking like a closed map, like the intro video was saying, it's not necessarily going to be the case. It really depends on what your approach is to it, if you want to be aggro early on or not. As we have Margugu playing with Spanish, for instance, on the right-hand side. Winchester could potentially try and be aggressive to try and prevent the castle and conquistadors. But then, as we already established earlier, with Italians getting access to Genoese crosses, he could potentially also try to go for a fast castle himself. So I think there are multiple options over here. One thing's for sure, though, it's going to be jam-packed with action with all the gold at the center.
I cannot comment anything. I'm a fanboy, man. And he made a pause. I'm doing your POV, man. Oh, he's stressed. Just look at the pause.
Oh boy.
He's like, Oh, that was an amazing moment to have the POV. He's like, Oof. Did you see? He needed to breathe for a second. It was a super, like, pause for a second, breathe, and keep going. Very interesting moment here. Hopefully you love those transition, guys. That POV is one of my favorites in the tournament. I know that we don't bring it too often. We don't want to bring it too often because we need to focus in the whole picture. But I really like this a lot. I know that I'm not objective, but no, I think this one is some really good addition for the tournament.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You've done a good job, and also good job keeping track of everything while we are live. I also do my own production on my channel and stuff, and I know it can be really hard to keep track of everything. So don't beat yourself too much about it. You're doing a really good job, man. Don't worry.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'm focusing now on Bohemians. Bohemians is a crazy civilization, but what do you think better to go? Feudal, Castle Age, what?
Well, he's going to be facing Poles, right? So we have already talked about Poles' possibility to go for Schlachta privileges knights. Of course, that can give them a very nice power spike. So we're probably going to see Poles try to fast castle, which means that Bohemians can also try to go for a fast castle, most likely get away with it. In which case, they have a few options. Of course, they can go for monks themselves. It's actually one of the stronger options for Bohemians. Or they could potentially try and go forward and prevent the pole player from getting up, but then also giving up the possibility to go up to the castle age themselves too. So it's the same situation. I feel like on the right-hand side, we do have more than one option over here, and we're going to have to keep track on what the players go for to see exactly what to expect. But we see a little bit of action already coming up. Asenatop's actually going to start pumping a few militias on the left-hand side, so here he comes.
Yeah. And you can see how Classic Pro just noticed. He was telling something to the teammate, hey, he has militias as well, so both flanks are doing pretty much the same there, going aggressive. Poles, Anotop, which is flank, by the way. I'm surprised. His flank is not pocket, and the pocket is Cito. We didn't mention a lot about this, but now that I'm paying attention, that surprised me a little bit. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, well, we have seen Cito function very well as a pocket before, but I think Anatop as a flank, I have not seen him too much before, so I don't really know what to expect. In any case, we do have the militias coming out on the right-hand side for both flanks and on the left-hand side from both flanks as well. Are they going to cancel each other out, or is anybody over here going to out-micro the other player? Let's see.
Well, the problem is that Teal was doing 2 militias, Red did 3, that's why he's getting the advantage, he has the scout now there, and he will need more villages. It's not gonna be wall. It's not gonna be wall, Classic Pro is coming, and Classic Pro is gonna be wall at home, well now he's just being annoying. He can have a village there, it's not gonna be a big deal for now, but he will, he's doing another militia. Not ideal here, but if you are able to wall, you're gonna be more or less okay. I'm gonna check now on blue area, Barak as well. Everyone is going army. On the right side, we see Margot with 3 militias, while Winchester only 2. But Winchester is on the way to 4 militias by Margot, and now 3 for purple. Man, they are going aggressive. Both teams flanks, and now Teal has to make 2 militias more. I mean, they are delaying themselves a little bit, but what they want, Nova, is to be safe and wall up.
Yeah, and they are kind of trading up a little bit. On the left-hand side was looking a little bit better for Classic Pro, and he ended up forcing those extra militias, as you said, from Anatop. But then on the right-hand side, actually, Margou's got more militias compared to Winchester. He could potentially force a few extra units, and you can see Winchester's going for more now.
Oof, but Margot, sorry to say, Classic Pro outplaying on this. Oh, well, at the end it's okay. He lost the scout, 1 militia alive, but 1 militia alive doing 1 less, because Anotop did 4, and he lost 4 militias and 1 militia still alive. 1 militia. Oh, he has no loom. This is so greedy. I don't understand this. Why you don't have the loom at this time, at this point? Just make the loom, man. Make the loom, Teal, or you're gonna be in problem. The good look is that red is not up yet, but the huge problem here for blue, huge problem here for Margot, is that Margot is still not up, and Winchester is already coming with an archery range up. If you are not walling, you're gonna be in a big problem, Mr. Margot.
Yeah, he seems to be trying to go for fast castle over here for sure, so that he can get access to conquistadors. And Winchester can keep on putting pressure. And right now, it seems like it's going to be the first option we discussed, which is just go forward and try and prevent Margou from going up. He's already managed to delay him with the militia fights and going for the units 4 right now. And we're most likely going to see these villagers go for a tower very soon to try and battle the palaces down too.
Yeah. Well, I believe that he need to wall a little bit more, and what Margot is going to do is mine a stone, is mining already, and make a couple of towers to defend there. He can't do anything else. He's gonna break very easily, if you ask me. I think if he's taking that palisade down, he's doing a tower. Oh boy. Oh boy, you need to wall a little bit more, amigo. He's not walling. He's walling now, kind of panic here. A little bit of a panic mode here. I don't think he's gonna be in. I think blue is gonna be... Well, it's still a minute, so you have to wall, man. And yeah, this is a very good play and smooth by Winchester. Remember that Winchester is a pretty sick play. Margot too, but this uptime is much smoother, definitely than blue, sorry.
Yeah, completely agreed. So we can see also Anatap getting to the fuel age right now on 27 villagers. And if you take a look at resources, he's going to try to go for a fast castle as well. So everyone from Myinsainity will just be playing for the castle age. Right now, Classic Pro is going up. And if you take a look at the resources, it seems like he's going to fast castle as well. And it's the only difference over here is going to be on the right-hand side, right? If Winchester can do enough damage over here to prevent Margot from either going up uncontested, or if he can get a good amount of villagers so that the economy is not good enough for Margot to go for a castle or something, it could be good. But yeah, this is, I think, the deciding side right now.
Oh my god, yes, I completely agree. He needs to make the tower. If he's doing the tower, he's fine. And now he's gonna be able to lose that village on the right. I think he will wall. But Winchester, how is Winchester economy? Well, at home he's fine. He has all the upgrades. He has double task horse scholar. He lost a villager and now gonna lose another villager. No, he lost a villager, not a big deal, but he's doing a market, and I believe that Margot, he can do another tower. I will do another tower. Why he's not doing just a tower there, and you are completely fine. Yeah, just do another tower.
Yeah. It's just going for the market right now. I guess with the stone walls over here is going to be okay, right? He's got a house behind the palaces over here, so it's going to take some time for Winchester to break through, and I guess he's probably delaying the tower until he has something to worry about, maybe the house going down. But no, he's going for a stone wall.
He has to worry right now. I don't know why he's not doing a tower. He's playing really sloppy, in my opinion. He might if he's breaking in. Why he's not doing a tower there, I don't understand. Now he's doing. He could have done a long time ago. Imagine that now there's a hole. Because I'm not sure 100% if there's a hole. I believe that this wall with as a stone wall. But if he's a hole and he gets inside with those arches and fletching, he's dead.
Right, I mean, yeah, true. I'm not really sure if between the house and the trees there is a hole, but the trees...
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, but he's able to get in. He's able... Ooh, Billy's in the tower. Billy's in the tower. Oh my god. He's not putting Billy's in the tower, and he can go in now with Billy's and kill the tower.
Oh, man.
This is incredible. This is incredible. What you... Oh my god, the gate, he did it in the last second. In the last second by Margot. Amazing gate here, saving the day. But man, that could cost him the game, seriously.
Yeah, check it out as well. Winchester was able to quick wall the villager over there so he can try and target the tower. This is actually really annoying from Winchester against Margot. And while Margot is only now going up to the castle age, he's got a lot to defend against still.
But he's losing more villages. He's playing sloppy. He's playing sloppy. You need to make a tower. I don't know why he did not another, or do another one. You can make another tower to take that one. Anyway, he's on the way to castle, as you mentioned. He has still 33 villages, and this is kind of weird. If he's 33 villages because he got some idle time, well, 44, 50 seconds, that's okay. They are okay. And he's on the way to castle. But that could cost him a lot, as we were talking. Arches is still there. He's doing the gate, and when he's in castle, he should be just fine. Red doing a second TC. He has the Krobos. Okay. Teal just reached castle, but what I like here is that yellow, oh man, yellow is coming for the monk. You have to be careful, Zito. Zito is not going for monks, but he did 3 TCs right away, so his boom is very smooth. Hindustani's boom, really smooth, Mr. Nova.
For sure. One of the things that I really like about the 3v3 format as well is that it can be so interesting in these situations where it seems like we have 2 different games. On the right-hand side, we have Winchester facing, of course, Margot, and then for the rest of the map, it seems like they are just playing a completely different match.
Yeah.
Oh, man! Winchester lost a veil!
Yeah, but Blue lost a villager too.
Yeah.
Blue lost a villager too. It's still 31, now 35. Is gonna be in castle faster. Margot is a Spanish. And when you are a Spanish, what you want? What you want is to make a castle. And right now, what is Margot going to do? use an extra tone sentence. It's not gonna make any impact, but he still was open, man. This is pretty crazy. If Myinsainity gets inside with the crossbows, this is really sloppy play. Myinsainity is just going nuts here right now, but at the end he's fine. What? He's just trying to buy a castle no matter what. Look at Marigold. He's selling his soul to make a castle. But look at Green now. Green, Hindustan is doing a castle. He's gonna go for unique units.
Well, Gulam's over here. I'm not really sure what it is he expecting Burgundians to go for.
Well, he's doing a stable
What is the
right
plan?
now. He's doing a stable right now. 3 TCs. We see now Teal with 14-13 army. They have the same army, but none out of let's see the micro. And out of playing versus Classic Pro with the crossbows. We see the castle here at home to avoid that he's gonna get raided. And those are going to be conquistadors. I love it, man. Decided game, guys. First series that he's getting into that super intense game that you know that who is winning is gonna be closer and closer to the quarterfinals. Remember, this is group stage. And you need 2 wins to advance. So having 1 victory in the first day and having in this decider, it means a lot, Mr. Nova.
Yeah. Also, Winchester has done a really good job now that he noticed Margot got to the castle. He knows exactly what's coming up, so he's made a switch over to Stone himself with a few extra villagers, so that he can potentially also go for a castle eventually and add those crossbows, which can be just so good.
It was looking Nova that Blue was struggling a lot, but now Blue has the castle. He has 37 villages, Winchester 35. Winchester is now the one who is walling because he knows that if the Kongs are coming to his economy, it's going to be a disaster. The Kongs are so dangerous, and I don't know who has the advantage anymore. Yellow is doing the Cavalier and the Scalebard armor, but Gulams are coming, and those Gulams from Sito are going to help him to clean red from the map because those are great against those units as basically eagles with even more armor against those archers. He's gonna clean everything, man. Holy moly, look at this. Oh my god, they disappear, man. The archers disappear, man. Did you see that? I was like, what? The archers were gone instantly, man.
I was waiting for the engagement, and then there
what
were no
engagement, right?
anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like what engagement? There's no engagement. Let's see again. Let's see against those units. Okay, going back. He has to be careful. And still Cavaliers are about to join. How many he got? 6 Cavaliers. Those Cavaliers gonna help a lot. But the Kongs are coming too. Oh wow, 3 players coming together. Let's go, Mr. Nova.
Yeah, this was the thing now with Cavalier over here that's so strong for running. He's got Chain Bar that I'm just finished researching. He's going for Husbandry. What he really needs to actually maximize these units is Forging and Iron Casting. Otherwise, it's going to be the same as Knights, right? But yeah, this is what I was talking about. I'm not really sure. Sito going for Gulen is going to work pretty well against archers, which means that he can support his flanks in their own pushes. But then the moment we see Cavalier coming out over here, while the Gulen might look like a spearmen, they are actually they're not really going to be that good against these units.
Okay. Well, the truth is that the Kongs are there. If you get Kongs with crossbows and Gulam, then, he's a castle forward. Okay, a second castle here, getting more and more map control here from Sito. Then with the Kongs, I was telling that the Cavaliers also might not be that strong if you have some good numbers. But I have the feeling that Winchester is gonna go up to Imperial in a moment, amigo. Oh my god, Winchester.
Yeah, man.
This is insane.
It's a very, very, very interesting situation. Because, as you were saying, the Gulen are going to be so good against archers, but hold on though, the Cavalier coming over, and where are the units? The units are going to try to surround Classic Pro's crossbows, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. These Cavaliers should be able to clean up everything.
Those Cavaliers, yes, those Cavaliers, Mr. Nova, are killing absolutely everything, as you can see. Teal army is now really, really, really clean. Zero army, man. Zero army. Oh, but Sito, it's on the way to Imperial Age. The Pocket is on the way to Imperial with 92 villages. I agree that Purple is about to go up to Imperial, but having the Gulams in Imp is gonna make that Winchester transition to Imperial is useless. And I believe that you can make Gulams and also Camels as well if you have a good economy. Why not, both units?
Well, yeah, for sure. I'm kind of surprised about Winchester over here. This is something that he likes to do quite a bit when he plays 1v1s. I'm not really sure if it's going to be the best right now for the team game. They do have a stronger military count, and he will be able to go for Arbalesters, but then we also have an Imperial Age coming up from the other team with still going up. And without the option to go for Genoese crossbows, as Winchester's never pursued a castle in the end, it seems like Gulam, Camel, Conquistador, combination plus crossbows, right, is going to be stronger, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe so too. The problem is that Burgundian's economy is also fantastic. It's about to go up. And now Teal with Poles. He's going to go up to Imperial. Going to go Arbalest as well, I believe. Poles is about to click up. He has 0 army. You have to be careful. He has a tower there. Yeah, he's gone away. He's not getting any damage. They're wall on the wood line. Man, you notice. You feel the tension. You notice that this is the decided game. And remember, after this series, AM in the house versus La Pandilla de Gary. With who? With Hera. With Leary, with NBL, with Nikov, with Hart, with all the players from AM, and then also La Pandilla de Guerra with the FedEx, but that's gonna be later. He has to wall here, Mr. Cito. He's not walling completely, because if he's getting inside with those Cavaliers and Archers, oh boy, dangerous.
Yeah, extremely tense position right now. You can clearly see it on Margugo's eyebrows. So there we go. He's gonna try and break through over here. He's got the hill advantage to be able to break through the gate, and still the houses are going to stay up, but I don't think it's going to delay this Cavalier too much.
Cito is doing Elite Gulam. Let's see if he's going to be able to stop this, because this is going to be a problem. Elite Gulam is going to be good, yes, but now he's doing a castle at home. He's buying a castle. I love it. I love it. He's doing a castle at home. He need that castle, those Elite Gulam. No. Don't fight yet. You need the elite units, but that castle going to help for sure. Where's the other army? The Kongs are here in front as well. I think they should go together to Cito. The game, absolutely amazing right now. Very, very close. Well, I'm not sure. AI 88 army, but quantity or quality, Mr. Nova? Quantity or quality? Now those are elite Gulams. Are they gonna be able to kill these units? My goodness, they look really strong. He has not the +4, but they are elite. And right now, the archers disappear! I mean, seriously?
Yeah. They do, but then these Gulam are going to be left against the Cavalier. You know what? You say quantity or quality. I think AI very soon is going to have both. If they just hold on against, instead of taking these engagements, they're going to be able to hold on until all 3 players are in the Imperial Age. Well, for Myinsainity, Margugo's struggling still big time. Doesn't seem like he'll be able to go up himself anymore.
I mean, what I don't like from Margu is that he's still only on 1 TC. It's true that now that he's in Imperial, remember, now that he's in Imperial, he can send resources to his teammate. Remember, now they can sling resources. That changed also a lot. If Cito is gonna sling, that's gonna be great. What about Teal? Teal need to make traps and he's not doing. I don't know why he could take the castle here from Bohemians. And Bohemians in late game, they are crazy. They are really, really crazy. Where's the Kongs here? The Kongs? Wow, the Kongs are dealing fine with those Cavaliers. He's going away with those on the right side. I don't know where to look. He's gonna take the trap. Just take that trebuchet. The Gulams, by the way, are not +4. Remember that. They don't have the +4 armor. Indians don't have the +4 armor. They have the +4 attack, but not the +4 armor. So they need to keep the middle here. He's doing another castle. And I don't know, for the late game, really, who has the advantage here? Remember that the Spanish trade can be insane in case that you need it. But as you mentioned, Italians with Genoese crossbowmen, then Paladins, Bohemians, if they get Huvnice, my goodness, those are crazy.
Yeah, man, every team over here, both teams are going to have their own, they're going to have their own advantages, but I really, really want to see some camels being added into the mix for Cito, because he's gone for elite Gulam for sure, but now we are about to get Paladin for running. I don't think the Gulam are going to be the unit to go for.
Yeah, but look, they're ready now, red. I like this a lot. It's gonna kill all the archers, and nowadays the Trebuchet is gonna take the castle. The Kongs are here to make the tanky job. Arbalists are there as well. He's killing a lot. He's now going back, and you just need to kill the castle, because if you take the castle, tell me what army has Classic Pro. He has not, but he's getting trapped. The Gulams are going to go to the damn hell.
Man.
The Gulams going to disappear. Amazing play by running.
That is just so tragic. Now we have Paladin as well, as conscription coming up. It's going to boost Runnin's production, rather. He's even going for Blast Furnace, so here he comes. We told the Paladin he can push those Arbalistas away. He can take the Trebuchets down for sure.
Those trebuchets are going to be down. The Arbalists are going back home. And those Paladins, please don't get into the economy. No, the gate is done. Now more Gulans are coming. The good thing is open. It's open. There's a hole. The Arbalists are there. It's a hole, but the Arbalists are in a good position. Now the Paladins are all coming. And if he's getting inside, he's going to kill almost all the economy. It's open and he do not notice. Now he notices again. Unbelievable hole. Well, it's still open all over. The Arbalists are going down. And they don't have the army to counter anymore. As you mentioned, the Gulans are great. But what about Imperial Camels? Imperial Camels are amazing units. And right now, AI is doing, let's say, the first upset in the tournament because one team that come from the qualification is winning to one team that was directly qualified. The top 8. But it's 8 versus 9. Anyway, he's doing now pikes. Pikes instead of camels. Okay, well, they are cheaper, but they don't have army. They don't have army. And the insanity is pretty much at the limit right now.
It's disaster, man. On the left-hand side, what does Anatop have to defend himself over here? One TC, not even a second TC. He's got like one tower, I think, and it's not going to do anything.
Yeah, he's not doing anything. He has 50 village 7 army. 50 village 7 army, and this is looking really, really good right now. Really, really good. And remember that Margot is still with only one TC as well. It's impossible. I mean, in a map like this, you need a minimum economy. Even Vincent that was up, now he has 3 TCs. And in the middle, the Trebuchet, the Arbalest, the Paladins all together. He has Halbardiers now, Sito. Sito is okay. But GG Call, I got the win. They got the win. Amazing. Really, really amazing. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, look at Winchester with his reactions. Winchester always brings something into the webcam because he's happy. It is very, very happy, obviously. And Winchester, congratulations. Now we will talk with the team. You know, guys, that Winchester is very shy. And let's see what he has to say right now. Statistics, military. Well, look at the KD by running in that last game. Oh man. Pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, not even close.
What do you think, Mr. Nova? It's been a fantastic series, man.
It's pretty good.
Series.
And Winchester, interestingly enough, as well, after all the pressure that he put in the game, and after how much he kind of struggled to transition into the rest of the rest of the map, right, after fighting in the early stages, managed to end up getting the best KD ratio over here. And it's pretty good. The units he was going for were not very expensive, so it's very, very cost effective. And for economy, check the economy stats over here. Who's gotten the most resources and what was the difference over here between the pockets and the flanks?
Well, look at running with also 5 relics. Fantastic. Really, really amazing, you know. Really, really amazing. I mean, it was epic. It was really, really nice. It was really, really nice. And, well, what can we say? Beautiful play, guys. Beautiful, beautiful play by both teams. I don't know what you think. And, well, hopefully, really, you have enjoyed a lot. Okay, I'm gonna jump great. Now. You can take a small break if you want, Mr. Nova. I'm gonna talk now with the players, a small interview, you know, and we will be right back with the next series. Okay?
Sure, let's go.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go now to see the players, amigos, and let's see, because let me just set up in a moment everything here. We are going to set up. We are going to talk with the players. I believe that they are ready. Yes, they are ready for the interview, and I'm going to jump with them in a moment. I'm going to jump in a moment with them if I find the button. Yes, I do. I really do. And here we are with the winners of this match. I see the happiness here. Well, I don't see a lot of happiness in Classic Pro because it's a little bit dark, but congratulations. Congratulations for AI, guys. And congratulations, man. You can talk now. How you feeling about this? Let's say Winchester upset. Is this an upset? Because you are supposed not to be the favorites. You are coming from the qualification stage.
What? We are top 8 and 9, and those guys are top 8. I mean, seed 8. So why we are not the favorites here?
It's not an upset. Well, I'm asking you. Were you confident today and then? Right?
Well, I mean, maybe some days ago we were not that confident, but today I was super confident that we will take this one. So we made
Okay.
some good practice,
Okay.
and I was confident.
Okay, I don't know how you feel running. Nice to talk to you. It's the first time because in one of the questions you said that you don't like a lot the team games. So I don't know if I want to interview you right now. Obviously, I'm joking. But how did you feel in this? Is this the first time that you play a team game tournament, S-tier team game tournament?
Yeah, it's the first time for an ST tournament. I think I'm the person with by far the least team games in the entire roster here. So
Okay. Well,
But,
it feels good, right? The first time feels good.
yeah, I'm starting to enjoy it. The more we practice, the more I like it. It's really fun.
It's fine. You don't have to tell because I told you that. Okay, you don't have to tell. Okay. Anyway, Classic Pro, congratulations. The series with these kind of maps is more stressful to play these kind of maps than playing 1v1.
I think so. Yes, it's more stressful because I think it's not only my win; it's a win for all team, and it's как сказать, my English is no so good. Maybe I speak in some Russia and Vinci translate. Okay.
Yeah,
Don't worry,
okay.
don't worry. You are fine. It's fine. I mean, you mean that you feel more pressure because if you don't play your best, you feel bad for your teammates.
Yeah. I mean, that's it.
And to be honest, we just don't want to say, but it's hard to play and it's stressful to play with me because I always scream on my teammates, and that's almost impossible to play with me. So they need to spend a lot of emotions to be in one team with me.
I can't believe that you scream or talk a lot during the games, Winchester. You don't speak a lot, right? Anyway.
Well, sometimes we will play with you in one team and you will realize what those guys feel when they play with me.
Okay. Well, I don't want to talk a lot about the strategies, don't worry, but because I know that there is a lot more games and we're not going to spoil. Hopefully, you have felt good during these games, but is possible to stop Gurjaras in that map?
I mean,
Well-
we tried it. We had a strategy prepared, but it didn't work out at all because I think the villager rush wasn't as successful as we wanted, and I think if we don't get some really cheesy win, I don't think it's possible to beat Gujaras.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That was really hard. I think maybe we could have some advantage somewhere. We need to catch up a little bit on timings. But in general, this is a really strong Civ, and I think we did almost perfect in this one, but it didn't work. So
Okay.
I think it's hard.
Were you thinking, okay, let's ban Gurjaras or not? Or knowing you, Winchester was like, okay, this is a challenge. Let's try to play against this or not. How it was the process?
Well, in general, we thought that we will have a decent chance to win this with the strat we did. But at the same time, we start on the draft with picking seconds, so we have a kind of disadvantage. So we were choosing between giving the good civs or not giving the good civs. We decided that we leave the best civs open and just pick the Britons and try to win against Gurjaras. So that was the plan.
Okay. I want to ask for all you guys, any preference to face in the winner matches or you don't mind at all?
No matter for me.
Maybe
Okay.
bet is LM team.
Okay. You want to play against them?
I think it's easy to play against them. For me,
Okay.
it's my
Okay.
expression.
Okay.
Oh,
Running?
of course,
I don't mind. I'm confident against any team right now.
Oh my god. I mean,
yeah, to be honest, I'm so motivated now, so I feel comfortable even there as I am, even consider that they are the winners of the previous tournament. But yeah, I think we can even try to win them now, or at least try to show a good gameplay now, while there is a possibility to lose at least one match, right? So
Yeah.
maybe it's better to try now the best team and try to see what we really coast.
well, I know you pretty well, Vincent, and if I ask you this question, I know what you're gonna tell me, so I'm gonna ask this question to Running and Classic Pro. Goal for the tournament. Goal for the tournament, Running and Classic Pro.
What was the question again?
What is the goal? The goal in the tournament for you?
I think top 4 would be nice.
Okay. Classic Pro?
I think top 4 is also good.
Okay,
Pretty
and-
nice goal.
Yeah. Unless you know
Okay, I'm
Winchester.
out.
Winchester. What is the goal for the tournament for you?
Of course, it's fighting for top one. I think it should
Okay.
be the only one goal. And maybe I should think different, because I was starting to get further when I started to make more real goals. I mean, compare on the previous results. But I think that on this one, and I'm sure that my teammates are both ready to be at least in the finals.
Okay. Well, congratulations. Thank you so much for coming. Hopefully you keep enjoying with the tournament. And Winchester, I see you tomorrow.
Yep, see you, of course. I'm really looking forward for this, by the way.
Nice,
I think
because
that's going to
tomorrow-
be an amazing time, yeah.
Tomorrow, Winchester is going to cast, and I will just take the camera. Remember? He will just cast, and I will take the camera. Guys, thank you so much. And tomorrow I will see you in the casting, and good luck for the next week.
And by the way, man, prepare
Tell
the
me.
hotkey for the muting me in Discord, because otherwise you won't tell tomorrow.
Do you think I don't have the hotkey ready? Okay, see you tomorrow,
Have a
okay?
nice time.
Take
See
care,
you
man.
tomorrow.
Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.